If anybody's here yet, it says I'm live. We'll see. Ah! There we go. Ah, people. Hi, Ian. Oh my gosh, it's too bright in here. Holy cow. Oh, I've been live for a whole minute. Doesn't feel like it. Hi, kiddo. Hey, Ralph. Hey, J-Dub. Raid from where? Is anybody live? I didn't even know. Oh, it's so pretty outside, too. Hi, Christina. Ian and Ralph, Greg is my son, if you don't remember. One man raid. Hey, Jay. Yo, Jay. Hey, Kev. Yeah, I need to kind of share it out because I don't think, and I'm sure everyone agrees that goes into live streams that the live streams and the notifications are not working very well. So I've been trying to, when I see someone that I know that's live, hey, Chris. J-Dubs Esquire. When I see someone that's live, I try to just share it to individual people. I never know if it's Terrell or Terrell. Terrell, number 1. Terrell, number 2. Tell me. Hi, MD. Are you at lunch or are you off work? 1. Do you know for sure? I'm not talking to you, J-Dub. Mr. Model. That was a really good picture, dude. You know, my daughter did modeling and my son did lighting design and theater and things like that. Hey, Cody Paul. And so I guess our family has a way to 1, Terrell. Is that right? Terrell and Terrell, or did I do it backwards? Hi, Douglas. Okay. I need to go. Well, I did it on Twitter. Should I do it on Facebook? It's going to slow us down. Greg, you would like Ralph. You guys would probably hang out and talk and, well, just on one subject, not, but. Thank you, MD. It's a fast, non-edited cell phone shot. Oh no! It was good. It really was. There's a certain look that I don't know. You look for in face shapes and all of that. Me too. I hope everybody's having a fabulous day because I know life is different and interesting. So that's one of the reasons why I wanted to try to go, yeah, Douglas. Me too. I think people are starting to get the point, and it'll happen quickly. And I hate to talk too much about that. I know we will quite a bit, more than likely, because that's what's on everybody's mind. But we'll try to just stay upbeat and everybody have a good time today. Douglas, there's a lady in a town close to us, and there is a pilot there, a pilot stop. And she has been, every day she goes home, little country town, and she bakes all night long. And, oh, gotcha, MD. You're welcome. And she goes home and she bakes, and she got some, like travel supplies and things that together. And she set up a little pop-up tent, and she sits at the pilot and she says, come get this stuff for free. And until she runs out, this little country woman sits there and she gives away bread and she gives away sandwiches and baked goods so they can take something with them. Because I don't know if it's because she had a truck driver husband at one point, or kids, or, if I'm quiet, I'm probably asleep. Well, wake up, Kev. I'll be on for a couple of hours. It's really nice outside, and I had thought about doing a really, really long live stream just because a lot of my friends haven't gotten on, and you can tell there's only 12 people in here. Usually we have a lot more people by now. I just don't think people are getting notifications and know. She does, right? And I think that's what she was thinking, is everybody's driving so much and they're eating junk, and, that they might want to have a muffin or, a nice sandwich that's better than, or food. But I thought that was cool. It's, you don't see people do that. Yeah, I probably should put it on Facebook. I don't know. What do you guys think? Should I go share it out more? Or not? Do we care? I don't know. And I don't know if I'm delayed. Let's see. Okay, I'm probably going to slow down a little bit because I'm going to load YouTube and see if I'm delayed. I swear the pictures that they snap right in the beginning, you always look so interesting. Probably going to echo here for a second. Oopsie. Okay. Yeah, MD, one of the things that I was going to talk about today. Hey, Ed. I know, I need to do that, make a custom thumbnail. I haven't done that yet. I guess I should, because then I look like a big dork before I load something different. One of the things I was going to talk about today, and I'll probably make a video about it too for those that don't come in here, is I have some regrets about not completing the tasks that I wanted to complete in the past 2 years. Hey, Vernacre. Vernacres. I had a plan when I started doing this, and the weather got me and things changed a little bit, but I didn't get as much canned goods done as I wanted to get last year, and I didn't do the meat chickens last year, which I'd really planned on. And the year before I was gonna, I just got my laying hens and stuff last year, and part of that was because becoming a millionaire. Me too. I'd love to be that self-sufficient. Frank the Tank for the thumbnail. I might. I thought about doing the YouTube. Cut it out. Cats are going nuts. I thought about doing some pictures of all the animals on there. I did, on the notification, I did that one marble sculpture I have that I did long time ago. Oh my gosh, I carved that forever ago. But I do have some regrets. I wish I would have grown a lot more. I wish it would have. Hi, Johnny 5. I wish I would have had a better year. But I guess I can't feel bad about it because no one did. My neighbor lost his entire garden. Good. Grow something. Thank you, Ralph. Okay, bye, MD. I'm going to recommend you do, I'm getting more messages than my son is probably here. My son in Arizona, they started doing composting and teaching the girls how to compost, and his wife and him are doing, how you can take onions from the store, really should be organic, I'm just saying. And they have green onions and they have the bottoms on them and you can cut those. Yeah, that guy, Greg. You can put the onions in a glass jar, set them in the sun, and they'll continue to grow. And you can snip them off and put them in some dirt and they'll continue to grow. Well, he did it with lettuce. Is it lettuce? Which kind of lettuce is that, Greg? He did it with lettuce too, and now it's starting to grow in a little dish of water. This core from a lettuce that they already ate from the store is sitting in a dish of water growing another head of lettuce. And that's how you start, That's how you get started. You grow cabbage. Oh, it's cabbage. Oh, okay, so it's a cabbage. I thought it was lettuce. But that's how you get started. You grow one plant. When I was in Dallas, 10 years ago, I grew basil and rosemary and herbs. And then we moved to California, and then we decided to come here, and I went, I'm just going to have a garden again, and I'm going to teach people these things, and I'm going to learn them myself. I really think that everyone should do that. The difference between cabbage and lettuce? Okay, well, cabbage is a much heavier, it's different. Lettuce you would eat in a salad. Cabbage you could eat in a salad, but cabbage is more of make sauerkraut out of it. You can stir fry it in a pan with butter and salt and pepper, and it's so yum. Greg, you guys should try that. You can put cabbage in like Simene or ramen dishes. You need to learn the difference, kiddo. But it takes time to do that. It takes time. Everybody can tell him happy birthday. His birthday is in what day is it? In 4 days. We're not going to say how old you are, Greg. Yeah. No, you can't cook lettuce, Ian. You can. It's called wilted, but I think you use a specific type of lettuce. It's not cabbage. Celery and ramen and green onions. Yep. Sunday. It's his birthday. How is everybody doing? Everybody doing okay? Staying positive and see, I haven't tried that yet, Burnacres, but everybody says you can, and it's like I hadn't tried the things my son was doing, and I'm like, I don't think you can do that with this kind of onion or whatever. And he goes, no, here, look, here's a video. They did it on here, Mom. I'm like, oh, well, let's stick it in some dirt. It takes 2 years to grow a pineapple, though. That's the only problem. I have a Hawaiian husband. No, Japanese husband. It's different. Yeah, see, and what's really interesting to me are the people that are starting to, my husband was home for 5 days, and I was spending time with him. I wasn't online as much. He was home, and we were trying to get some things done around the house, and we actually had a little bit of good weather, but I'll be around a little bit more soon. See, Ralph, and ours hasn't changed that much. It feels it, though. He still goes to work. We don't go to the city. I don't go anywhere, except I go work at the little store a couple of hours a week, and that is not for sure right now. I may not continue doing that. Hi, Cam Patton. That is Gil. Caught you late last night on the earthquake thing. I just don't talk when I come in sometimes. Yeah, and I think that's happening everywhere, Cody Paul. You can start it in water or soil. You got to start somewhere. Exactly. Yep. Yep. I just think everybody needs to start something. You have to learn. It's not, in some cases, it's not just let's throw it in the dirt and it grows. Sometimes it does, but you have to learn how to, should I plant this near this, or, but it's still, you have to get started somewhere, get a bucket and put some potatoes in it and put it on your back porch. Yeah, it was. Wasn't that crazy? Everybody hear about that earthquake? Is it in Idaho? Was it in Idaho? 6.5 in Idaho. That was craziness. They were like, oh. But I think they had some like that maybe 5 or 6 years ago. Hi, Miss Eileen. How are you? Hi, White Bone. Sorry, I read it. I didn't say your name out loud, though. I don't know why. I'm trying. My boss and I were sitting and talking last night after I got off work. That's awesome, Barn Acres. Seriously, some people are not. We were talking and she said, we kind of were having this conversation about this whole thing is kind of different for the world. But what it's doing is it's pushing people to get off their phones. It's pushing people to spend time with their family only. And in some cases, probably more time than they ever have, especially if those people aren't working or they're completely locked down. Need people to spot for you. Yeah, I think so too, Burn Acres. Just Mother Nature letting us know she's in charge. Yeah. Yep. I think she's doing that. You are, Eileen? Going stir crazy? I'm sorry, honey. Ralph, it's even quiet out here. And it probably will stay this way for a while. I can't see it. It's a little, people are at home. So, I live in a small town and we have some neighbors back behind us that like to play music and sit outside because it has been nice. So it's been a little loud that way. And I'm not sure what the deal with the trains were last night. Goodness. I think we had 3 trains come through here and at like 3, 4, and 5 in the morning, just blowing horns to craziness degrees. Hi, Pharmacy Seeds Network. How are you? But I do think that everyone needs to start learning to grow their own food. Not necessarily everything, but they need to have an understanding of, could I, okay. And I know that when I started doing this, people said, well, isn't it expensive to garden? I am fabulous, always. Fabulous, always. Even if I'm grumpy, which doesn't happen very often, but when it does, gotta be careful. Yeah, maybe, Ralph. There were the trains carrying the toilet paper. Yes. And the thing is, people think, I think this will be an eye-opener for a lot of people who never thought that they wouldn't be able to go to the store and buy something and it would be there. Oh, why isn't that there? Well, there's no one working. There's no one, there's only so many people that are working right now. Hey, Nate. Grumpy, fabulous, grabulous, grumpulous. Yeah, I don't get grumpy too often, but when I do, it's not a pretty sight, and it's only for like maybe 3 hours, and then it's over. If I'm grumpier longer than 3 hours, we have a problem. Getting snow cancellations. What? I hate getting snow cancellations on a gardening day. Okay, I don't understand that one. Snow cancellations on a gardening day. I have to think about that one for a minute. No, I disagree, Chris. I can teach you how to grow potatoes in a bucket. Absolutely. Tomatoes. Oh, same here on the grumpy. Tomatoes. Hey, Ronnie Smith. I'm fabulous. It's not hard. You can take one potato, get it organic at the store, has to be organic. You don't even have to go buy seed potatoes. I can teach you how to take one potato and a 5-gallon bucket and grow other potatoes on an apartment. If you have you can grow anything. Nate is saying you can grow anything in containers, and you absolutely can. You can grow all your herbs, all your, in certain areas, doing certain types of fruit trees and stuff might be difficult, but, you can still grow dwarfs. You can still grow something. I think my biggest challenge over time would be like having the land to grow wheat and stuff like that, but you can grow corn, you can grow anything. Yeah. Grow some food in a closet. Hi, Raymond. No deck. Okay. So we get you a grow light and you grow it with a grow light. It can happen. Or you could, he did, Ralph. He scienced it. You can absolutely grow anywhere. I have grow lights in there that are not grow lights. They're just shop lights, and they work just fine. And I do my seedlings in there. I haven't done them yet because we thought this year was going to be like last year, and it was going to be really late. But I'll probably get some of that stuff started this weekend. Just regular shop lights. They're $10 at the hardware store. I have, Chris. I have seen them. I have been to New York. Telling you. Yeah, and like where I live out in the country and stuff, you have access to, you have access to land and you have access to lots of different things. Yes. Yeah. But if you've got any kind of windows, you can put stuff in front of windows. Railroad style. Oh, okay. Do you have any windows that face the sun at all? That face where you get any sun, Chris? Chris is master of the campfire. Yeah, exactly. I do too, Nate. Start them all that way. And I had stuff growing full force, so know the disappointment feeling. Oh, what did I miss? Oh, okay. Now I understand. Is it because you guys got snow, Gil? But I think you could grow some things under those lights all year if they had a little bit of outdoor light coming in. Other than just seedlings. Early morning only. Oh no. Well, that's a bummer on the snow. Yeah, they're saying here, like today, it's what, 70? Something like that. And we're supposed to have a freeze, and my nectarine tree is already fully bloomed and flowered. So I'm going to put a bag over it and hope that it'll survive. It hasn't the past 2 years, so it may be one of those that I can't grow here. We'll see. Gosh, that's fun. I bet you guys are ready for spring. I know I am. I'm ready for it to be full force. I'll take all the heat, whatever. I'll take all the heat, all of it. They need the sun for photosynthesis, but you can use grow lights for this. If you don't have a place to get sun, it's worth the investment. Absolutely. Oh, Pete came in. I didn't see Pete. Hi, Pete. Yeah, it's, my son lives in Phoenix, and the problem with me and California and Arizona is, one, I have really light eyes, and so the sun is very harsh on me with that. And then it hurts. If I go outside and I'm outside for too long, I can, where some people it might not hurt them, it hurts. It's like painful when you're really fair skinned and you're outside. I don't know how my son does it, but he's used to it now. It's like 120. I think his shoes when he was still going to college. I don't know if he has that problem now because he's not walking as much, but his shoes would melt. The bottoms of his shoes. Yeah, thank you guys. Yeah, we still have 15 people. I think that I don't even know who's live. I've tried to look and see if anybody was live, and I just decided today is, like last time, today's the best day I can do it right now. So I'm just going to get on and let my friends know. And, I actually need to, I guess I could use my Facebook app this way. Let's see if it slows me down. Am I slowed down? Oh, that might be interesting. Oh, there's Mama Q. Awesome. Sunday nights at 9. Cool. What? Oh, I'm sorry. I meant to. Holy cow. Yeah, I didn't send anything out, actually. I was going to do it, and then I got a phone call, and then I thought, should I share out some more stuff? What should I do? Because I could probably... I bet this is going to slow me down. The sun is hard on us, on gingers. Yeah, I'm not a ginger, but but it's hard on me. It doesn't like me. The sun does not like me. And what's funny is when I was younger, I was like a lizard. I loved being outside all the time. And, we went to the lake a lot, stuff like that. Why? Why are you going to yell at JJ? I missed his live totally, Chris. It was horrible. By the way, I love Mom Q. Just saying. I glitched a bit, but okay now. No, it's me. I'm going to shut that one. Let's see. Oh. Probably get him online. I mean, like I just need to get this. Okay. Copy link. Close that. And I can go to Messenger. And, oh, that's the wrong. Oh, no, that's right. Bear with me, guys. Talk amongst yourselves. Oh, in memory. I know, right, Mama Q? Slow exposure until you have a base tan. Don't use sunblockers. Nope, I don't. Don't use them ever. Just don't do it. They burn my skin. I don't like it. I'm not going to use stuff that's going to... Hi, Jennifer. I'm not going to use stuff that burns my skin already to keep the sun from burning my skin. I'll just deal and wear a hat. Hats are cool and they're fun. Yeah, I just sent him. Oh, it's a horrible picture. Oh my gosh, it's awful. Okay, I'm going to try to copy that one more time. That's horrible. I'm just going to grin for a few minutes and then take a picture of, do a link share thing. It takes a picture of whatever you're doing at the time. So if you're sitting here going like that, it'll take that picture. But if you're going like, it does like weird stuff. Yeah. We miss you though, Ralph. For real. Banana. Love you. Absolutely. Good call. Good job. Okay, let me try this again. So what does everybody want to learn to grow? Tell me that. What if you're not growing things right now, what would you like to learn to grow? Hi, Miss Carol. Hugs. Mangoes. Well, that's a tree. You can grow mangoes. You should be able to grow mangoes, Ian. Grow money. Grow money. Strawberries and asparagus. Asparagus and strawberries are easy. Asparagus takes years to build up, though. But you can put it in its own container, and you could roll it in the garage if you wanted to. Where if it's not, because where you are, there's so much snow and stuff. You probably could put it in like a roll around container with a raised top bed thing. Yeah, it'd have to be, or in a greenhouse. But Ian has a lot of space. He could probably make him a little greenhouse. It's like a money tree. Oh, that's funny. See, there's some things you can transplant and some things you can't. I can help them too, Kim Patton. Little. Survival Saturday. There's lots of people. Yeah, time consuming. Yeah. And see, Mama Q's in Illinois, so she has a lot of, 2 years. Strawberries, the first year you really, it takes the second year. Strawberries, the first year you should really pull the blooms and let them get beefy to me and let them kind of spread out a little bit. If you pull the blooms and let the energy go into the plant, and then the next year when they come back out, they're going to be so much stronger and the fruit's going to be bigger, and then each year it just gets bigger and bigger and they'll spread out. Yeah, 5.5. Oh, Ian, see, you can put a mango tree in there. Aluminum framed greenhouse, you can do that. No doubt. Oh, see, I get distracted. Let me go. I'm going to go share this out a little bit. I want everybody to have lots of people to talk to. See if that worked. Okay. Who else? Carol's already here. All these people love me. They don't care if the picture's ready. Yeah, that's what my son's doing, Carol. Oh. Use that greenhouse, Ian. Early globe. See, and what was the other one I did? I had a really good one too, but I can't remember the name of it now. I'd have to go look in my book. I was amazed. I grew a tomato called Delicious, and I was amazed that it was. I really liked it. It was pretty good. It takes, what do you got? It takes that long to grow a vegetable I'll never eat. No, some things take 45 days, 60 days, 85 days, but you grow it with the expectation that you're going to harvest it and keep it either canned, frozen, or eat it fresh over time. You're funny, Chris. What are you melting, Ralph? I missed it. Two years. Bear with me, I'm catching up. Yeah. Like our neighbor down the street, he was cracking me up. Oh, Marzano. Yeah, Marzano's really good too. Crimson beefsteak. Yeah, I like the San Marzano. what was it they said? Originally tomatoes. Hey, John. Originally tomatoes, I think were they purple or red? Can't remember. Or orange. I have to go back and look. I should know this right off the top of my head. But originally tomatoes were one certain color, and I think there was a French prince or a French king who wanted his tomatoes to be the color of their colors, and so they kind of mixed them around until they became something different. Maybe it was the carrots. Yeah, carrots were originally purple. Maybe it was carrots. How you doing? Carrots were purple. Yeah, I know he's slow, right? At all, you don't eat tomatoes, Ian? Why don't you eat tomatoes? You make sauce with them and spaghetti and stuff. Yeah, you know what? Last year I grew vintage wine. And to me, that's kind of like the atomic tomatoes. You don't know when they're done. You can look at timing and stuff, but if you have a messy year like we did last year, where the water's really inconsistent, I was having a really hard time of being able to tell when it was ripe enough to harvest, even though I'd hit the days. And so some of them I harvested early and put them in my, set them in the, that's it. That's royal family. I knew it was something like that. I just couldn't remember what it was because I get nervous on camera and my brain goes, go on. Okay, what tomatoes? Which ones? Yes, atomic, yeah. Hi, David. Yeah, John Chris was right here. He said, I'm going to go yell at him. Hi, Gary. Miss Ashley. Miss beautiful Ashley. You know what? I was thinking about you, Miss Ashley, the other day. And I was thinking, how fun would it be if we lived really close and I'd go over and let her do my makeup? She's amazing. She can do some makeup. I haven't had my makeup done like that in 40 years. No, 30, maybe 30. They used to have a place you could go, can't remember what it was called. It was like a makeup store. It's kind of like going to the mall and they have all the little makeup counters, but it was a specific makeup and they had a store for it, and you could go in and they would do your whole face. They'd do everything. It was really fun. But I think that would be fun, hang out and let Ashley do my hair and makeup. I was thinking that because her hair is amazing. And her mom's hair is amazing. Right, I know, Mama Q, right? Seriously would have a girl's day. It would be so fun. And you'd do my hair for the rest of my life. Okay. No, thank you for coming by and seeing me. Absolutely. Try. Relax. It'll be so fun. Won't it be fun, Ashley? We do a fish fry and make you guys fried fish. I'm gonna go fishing this weekend. Come back and see us, Pharmacy Seeds. You're so nice, Remix. We always have this conversation. No. I was talking to somebody the other day, and I'm like, one of these days I'm just gonna age. It's just gonna happen. It's just gonna go. Everything's gonna fall apart. All at once. It's just gonna happen. Oh, I don't want to talk about it. Nate, shush. Why can I say stuff like that? Nate goes, 30 years ago I was 5. How you doing? JJ's beard. What about JJ's beard? What are we doing to JJ's beard? Don't do anything to JJ's beard. See, you're making my table shake. She needs to trim it. Just like do the whole. Who trims his beard, Ashley? You or Mama? Uh-oh. I think my chat's stuck. Oh no, it's only a minute. We have 21 people that I can see. What we planting? We're planting all kinds of stuff. You are planting all kinds of stuff, aren't you? How are your goats, Miss Reap What You Sow? Hi, Mike Wolf. Are you in Texas? Yes, Ashley, he needs a trim. Just a trim. Don't cut it off. Where'd you go, Mike? Which town in Texas? Reap What You Sow. I want everybody to plant something. I haven't planted anything out there yet because we were too wet. We had 2 days where it's drying out, but we're supposed to get a frost on Saturday, Friday night, Saturday. Did you? Brownsboro. Where's Brownsboro? Oh, good. I miss baby goats. We didn't do them this year. So things going on, so we didn't breed the goats this year. So it's just Brownie and Pepper over there by themselves. No babies. Brownsboro. I don't know where Brownsboro is. Reap What You Sow has all kinds of goats. Oh my goodness. Just all kinds of them. 30 years ago, I was already immortal for a few centuries. Me too, Ralph. What is it? What? We always say I'm an alien and Ralph is a vampire. 14. Gosh, they're so cute. East of Dallas near Tyler. Okay, I know where that is. I lived in East Dallas, like actual Dallas, but in East Dallas for like 18 years. Yeah, I'm going to plant so much. In fact, I started thinking today, I don't have a huge piece of land here, but I have enough. I don't even have an acre. But I have, are you leaving, Chris? Oh, nice. That's very nice of you. Bye, Chris. I have somebody said something about a lot of grass out there. I do. I have a lot of grass. I can plant another garden plot. I know I'm going to put a couple of raised beds in and move the strawberries out of the main garden. I still haven't done that. It was too wet last year. So I'm going to move those out of the main garden and get as much of those out as I can and into raised beds, and then do and then I was thinking about where could I put a second garden patch, because we are going to, no, Ian, it hasn't. It's still wet. We're hoping if it doesn't rain horribly in the next 2 days that maybe we can get out in it this weekend. But I don't know. It's been pretty swampy. Our water table is so high here, it's insane. I probably need to just have a load of soil brought in and kind of bring it up a little bit, and it would make it better, because it just keeps dropping worse and worse, settling down. So we probably need to just have, but I did talk to some people that I talked to when I first started my channel, that do organic soil, but it's on a commercial wholesale basis. But he said he can get me some samples. So I was pretty happy about that, because I do have lots of friends that do, I guess you would call professional agriculture, and they're trying to switch as many people as they can over to the organic side, which means fixing the farmland that they have. So that's what these people help them do. Fix the farmland. We just got the keys to an apartment. Awesome. Mr. Pepper did a video on a raised garden bed a few days ago on his Daddy DIY channel. Yeah, everybody has their own way of doing them. You just have to look around. You know, it's not like that. We've done, oh, thank you, Mo. Thank you, Mo. Thank you, Cody. Yeah, we did, like my daughter, the boys dug a trench from their backyard all the way out, and from over there all the way to the ditch. That's how bad it got this year. We haven't done that over here yet. We probably need to do like French drains and things like that, but we can't yet. We're trying, I think, over the next few years. But it's like I said, some of those homesteading regrets of mine over the past 2 years of really thinking I had more time. And I really wish I would have done some of the things. I wouldn't have bumped them out. I wish I would have gotten my laying chickens the year before and then got the meat chickens last year and did my progression. Yes. It's like it's everywhere though, and it's not just one place. Right, raised beds. So that's what we're going to do. Okay. See you later, Gil. Yeah, I'm going to do, and every raised bed, you can do it differently in each place. You've got to understand, if you do them out of wood, they're going to degrade eventually. If you do them out of metal, they're going to degrade eventually. Everything, it's going to degrade. So it depends on how high you're doing them. If you're doing them a foot off the ground up, if you're doing them full up, you know, should you use cedar? If you're using scrap wood, which is what I would do, I'm going to use scrap. I can't afford cedar. So, good. Yes. Nate, I agree. Raised beds are a very efficient way to grow. Intensive planting can provide a substantial amount of food. Yes, it can. And for the first time, seriously, when my husband left the house yesterday, he kind of turned and he said, you know, I guess I'm going to have to start learning to hunt. So that'll be happening, which I didn't think would. So, okay. Mike, thank you so much for coming by, and please be careful. Nate, they're good people. Love them. They're awesome people. Very awesome people. Right, what you so. Old tin. See, that's what I thought I would do. I would use, I have pallets. I have some pallets that have some pretty good wood on them. And I have some tin that we won in a bet, baseball bet. So I thought, okay, well, I'll do those and then fill with, you know, you think 3 feet is, see, I don't want to put them really low. And a lot of people put them low, and I don't want to do that. I want them to be taller. I'm old. Be down there trying to weed them in this little short thing. Too tall. Sorry. Scratching my ankle. 3 feet tall. Okay, cool. Okay, I'm trying not to jiggle. Cool, Ian, that'll be cool. Yeah, the one thing I thought about was that company that said he'd get me some samples. So I thought when we trim all these trees, which we'll probably do that soon, I'll pull all these tree limbs and put them in there first. And, you know, how, like I said, my brain goes when I get on camera. I need to write this stuff down. But that method where you put fill in and then put the dirt on top, that's what I was going to do. Yeah, Ian, I bet. That's what I want to do, that just for aging purposes. And you know what? Reap what you sow. I haven't ever grown beets, and I so want to grow beets. I just don't know when to put them in. I probably should have already put them in. And I need to know which one's better. Because I like pickled beets, but I've never grown them myself. I've already aged in. You have to grow every year and constantly work to improve your system. There's never enough time. That's right. Yeah, learning and that's it. Okay, you said this perfectly. You have to grow every year and constantly work to improve your system. There's never enough time to prepare. Just keep moving forward and learning and improving. And that can be from a plant like my son on your windowsill. Can start from there. You start from there. You learn to do this, you learn to do that. You eventually get to the point where you have space or you build raised beds, which is what my son will probably do. Just something to start learning how to take care of tomatoes and the things that happen to tomatoes and bugs that come in. You know, my biggest worry for my son is scorpions. That just scares the crud out of me out there. Using rough saw pine, I know a guy with a sawmill. See, you're bragging now. You're just bragging. Nate, you're bragging. Bragging. We lose John and Mama Q. Who do we lose? Oh. And Lola is Miss Itchy Booty. She's got, I swear I think she's allergic to the grass. So I had to give her a Benadryl today. Poor little baby. She's itchy. And just as a disclaimer, I did eat a sandwich before I started the live. So I won't get dizzy like I did last time. That was horrible. I was like trying to talk and I was like, you know what? I don't feel good. I didn't eat anything. And it was like 6 o'clock in the nighttime. See, I'd love to find someone that was, which I could probably just tell people when I got the raised beds done that if anybody has any junk wood, because I've got a pile out there. I mean, everybody does. Pile of limbs that they're cutting down, and we'll have storms pretty soon. What? What do you mean? Tall? 16 inches tall? Yeah, right? Pine is, yeah, Louisiana. And that's the whole thing. It's all where you live, how much humidity you have. I lived in Mississippi for a year when I was in my 20s. Holy cow. Now, the one thing about living down there was the moisture for your skin was awesome. It was fabulous. But it's like, wow, that was crazy. So I'd always go, whenever I went to go, I'd go to Bossier City to the boats, and I always, you know, coming from Texas, it's not as high humidity, go over to Bossier City, and I just loved it because of all the moisture there. But I couldn't live there anymore. Not in Mississippi. Way too hot. But it's not like hot humidity there, is it, Nate? Right? See, I'm wondering, I built a little, I guess a planter 2 years ago out of pallet wood and just one old 2x4 that was sitting in the back, and it's been out there 2 years and it's great. It's doing great. I haven't grown anything in it yet, but I need to put something in there. I don't know what. Maybe carrots. I'm going to try to do more root vegetables this year. I'm not good at. Bye. Thank you for coming to see me. You're so sweet to come in. It was nice of you. I know it's hard to get around to everybody's. Oh no, I totally would. That's what I do. I think that it's hard when you go looking for ways to do things cheaply if you're someone that doesn't have a lot of money and all you see are the really amazing, that's why Reap What You Sowed, when they did their greenhouse, yeah, when they did their greenhouse, I loved that because I think and I say that every single live, they probably are already gone, but it's like they took old windows and built them a greenhouse, and it's beautiful. It's, it just, if you put the time into it, you can reuse things again. It's like I was talking to he's like a son to me almost. He is on the volunteer fire department here, and he was talking about, oh, thank you, Ed. He was talking about they got rid of a couch, and they were moving and clearing out some things and an old desk and things like that, and they and it's a newer couch, it's not an older couch, and it was just kind of broken down, and so they got rid of it and put in a different couch. And so they put it out on the burn pile. And as a fireman, he wanted to see how long it would take for that thing to be engulfed. 30 seconds. They didn't spray it with anything. It didn't have gasoline on it. They just put it on the fire pit. Took 30 seconds for the whole thing to be engulfed in flames. That is some scary stuff right there. And then they had a desk too. Yes, tall, and I will add another 8 to 12. Oh, gotcha. Okay, that works. Hi, Cody Moore. It's almost your birthday, bud. Shoot, lost my train of thought there. So they had a desk, and he took the desk out there and same kind of stuff. It wasn't solid wood. He was trying to teach his son about how the things that are made now with the particle wood and things like that will spark up faster than old things that were made. And so they had the new couch and stuff like that, a new desk, and then an older thing. Well, it took 30 minutes. Oh, the desk was old. That's what it was. The couch was new, desk was old, and he put the desk in there, and it took 30 minutes for it to actually catch fire and burn, like from the point that he was trying to teach them. So his son's like 11, and he goes, I'm never having anything that isn't solid wood. Think people will go back to that? They might. They might. Cody, what are you doing? I think that's really smart, Nate. Oh, I don't know if I actually said that out loud. So out here where we live, or if you could probably, like, the big thing right now is Cody Moore. What are you doing, Cody Paul? Did you go fishing? But the big thing out here, the big thing right now is self-wicking tubs. So people are really trying that, and they're using the mineral tubs that people have for cattle, farm animals and stuff like that, and they're using those mineral tubs and making self-wicking tubs on their back porch, even out here. So, there's a lot of really good YouTube channels that have how to make a self-wicking tub, and learn how to do that. So you can't go fishing because of that? Why? Because of where you go fishing? Cody Paul? I'm going fishing. I'm going fishing this weekend, maybe. Let's see. There's probably so many people still at work right now. Everybody staying healthy? I hope so. You know, one of the things that I would say I'm berry queen. I love growing berries. I think they're fabulous. And I want to grow all the other stuff too. Corn and potatoes and all that kind of stuff. My soil is not perfect for potatoes, so I may do those and something else too. It's very clay, and I haven't quite got it amended enough yet where the potatoes grow well, because they get stuck and confined if it rains. Yeah, you know what happened here, Cody Paul? At first, they had the state parks open. You know, the governor was like, oh, you know, we have outdoor people and they need to right, David? And outdoor people need to get out. And, you know, so they left state parks open, local parks open in Kansas City. Well, people were taking advantage of it, just like they are all over the world. And they're off work, so they're all going to the park, but they're letting their kids, they had them on camera. It was so silly. So you got this grandma, this little lady, not her kids, but her grandkids. So she takes her grandkids to the park. The grandkids are climbing all over the park equipment, everything. They've even pulled slides off some places where the kids can't get on them because they know they will. So they're going around to all these parks. They're shutting them down. They're barricading them down and pulling some of the equipment so it's not fun to get on. Is that the craziest thing ever? Why? I don't understand why they're postponing fishing season. Let people go fish. It's good to stay strong and healthy. I'm trying to. That's what I'm doing. Hell yeah, we can still fish here in Michigan. But maybe it's because of where he fishes at, Cody Moore. Chilling at the house getting baits rigged for tomorrow. Yeah, all of them closed in North Carolina. See, I don't understand it. Okay, so they're going to close all the state parks, but they're not going to make people get fishing licenses because they're not going to check for them. Some people won't have anywhere to go fishing because that's all they know is state parks. And by the way, is my sound really loud? Like, is my computer kicking on, or is the fan too loud? Forgot to ask that question. Hold up. Oh, okay. On a boat. Oh, is it still too cold up there? Okay, cool. I'm getting kind of chilly. I might have to turn that fan off. Thanks. Not quite, but. Hi, Trey. We're not in the dark going to Walmart. Yeah. That whole 6-foot thing. You know, the MIT guys say you have to be 27 feet away. I think I probably would trust the guys at MIT on telling us how far away we need to be. Talking to the fan, it'll sound better. This fan and that fan. Hold on a second. Hold on. I'm still here. Hold on. I'm going to turn it off. See, my little thing doesn't even work. I don't understand that. Oh, I think I got it too cool in here. See, you'll say it's not noisy, and then that fan will come off, and you guys will be like, oh my gosh, it was noisy. Lola is Miss Snoozer. Hold on. Gotta sneak back in my corner. Cody Moore will come get you. Okay, back. I'm going to put back in order here. You know, I think everybody is getting cabin fever. It's like I was saying, it's one of those things where you don't, even being out here, I'm usually inside or out. You know, in the winter I'm inside. And we don't get to do a whole bunch of stuff. We're, you know, I'm not like I used to be, you know, and it's getting to me just because I don't like being told what to do. I can't go to the city. I can't go, you know. Hi, Gidget. Miss Giggly Gidget. It's the Giggly Gidget. There was a lady, went to a park. They seized her car and fined her $700 because she went to a park. Wow. Yeah, we didn't go. We haven't been anywhere. The farthest I've gone away is 15 miles. Oh, it's no worries. I'm going to be on for a little bit. I want to get outside and do a few things later. I thought about just staying on for like 6 hours, but I don't know if I'm going to do that. It's too nice outside. I need to go do a few things. We'll see. We'll see how many people we get in. Because I kind of, you know, it's been really, for people who like live streams, and I know, like, we have a little outdoor group that kind of, everybody kind of hangs together, and then I've got this little OG group that used to hang together, and some of those are, you know, like Ralph. I don't know if he's still around, but he used to not work, and now he's working, so he's in a completely different country, and timing is messing us up. Yeah, you are in that group. It did, Cody. You know why? I was sitting there thinking, you know, I need to see if everything's okay with him and what's going on. That's the only reason I did it. Because I saw you in a couple of live streams getting crazy. Doesn't mean I don't love you. I just can't have it. Doesn't mean I won't give it back. Just got to see what you do. You just noticed that. I took a couple people's away, Cody. It wasn't just you. Oh, good, Ralph. How are you out and about all day, every day, though? Are you going out around people or what? No, it wasn't the messing with people. It was girl stuff. Is that understandable? Don't do it, Nate. Don't do it. Don't do it meanly. Yeah, I got a little jumpy last night. So I had somebody. I'm not like, if I'm in front of you and in person with you, you know, talking in a certain way. Oh, are you Trey? Okay. Don't do it, Nate. No, he's my friend. I'm not, like, if I go into a live stream and it's overtly in a certain way, I probably won't talk much. It's like I consider him a friend person, and doesn't mean I don't like him or anything like that. But once he gets past a certain point in his live streams, I wouldn't go on panel. And it's because I would be uncomfortable and my face would be red all the time, and it would. Now, in person, I might not be that way, but on camera, I'm not wanting to go down in time with, no. I want my grandkids to be able to watch these and go, oh, look, that was my grandma. Or my kids could watch it and go, that was my mom. She used to be a YouTuber. Oh, what did you get, Eileen? Yay, Mama Q's back. So is it quieter now with the fan off? Hey, Cody Moore, why is your internet? Is it on your phone? How are you going to do a live stream if your internet crashes all the time? Do you have a laptop? Who's gonna buy my flies? Yeah, don't make you mad. Oh, I don't know what happened. I'm not even gonna worry about that kind of stuff. It wasn't there. Cody Paula wasn't there. It was somewhere else. I lurk a lot. That's it. It'd be like she was a YouTuber and then she just aged overnight and she stopped. Right. It's gonna happen. It has to happen. And I'll be to where I just don't even want to get on camera. Yes, you do have to be good. Yep. Absolutely. God love you, brother. You know I do. No. Can you see that? Look. Oh no, it's gonna happen. That's okay. I know, banana, right? Mom cute. Oh, I missed what stupid router. Better reset it in kids' place. Oh yeah. You know, the one thing, I turn everything off, Cody Moore. Everything. Oh, chicken, ribs, brisket, and a couple of sides. Oh, nice. From where? That sounds yum. No, I'm not going to use filters. It's like I was sitting at work and took some pictures sitting outside the little train car, and I do that every once in a while just to see if I'm aging horribly in pictures, so I don't use filters. And you can use filters and it'll change things dramatically, but I'm not going to do that in it. No. What do you mean? Okay, hold on. Cody Moore, I thought you were doing a live stream. But are you going to do a live stream when you get back? Like for different kind of live stream? I'd shoot the video on the boat. I know, I'm trying not to. Mama Q. I'm very proud of you, Cody Paul. And I agree, Gidget. Giggler Gidget. Greggy, are you still here? That's going to be up to Cody Moore. No, tomorrow. I'm going to tomorrow night, but I'm saying during the day. I would video it during the day. It's going to be too distracting for you. You could go during the day. I know I couldn't be there during the day. And it'd be, are you an hour behind me, Cody Moore? What time is it right now? 2:46? There you go. See? Up to Cody Moore. He said yes. Somebody's mowing. One hour before. Okay. So I have to work tomorrow night. Oh, it's 4:47 there? No, you're an hour ahead of me. It's 3:46 here. 22:46 there in Ralph. Is that 11 or 12? That's 10. 10:46, Ralph? Okay, Gidget. Yeah, so you guys are... See, I thought Michigan... Is Michigan on Eastern? Have I lost my mind? Guess they are, aren't they? I need out of the house. No. Don't worry about me. I don't know. You do your thing. I'll show up when I get off work. You're an hour ahead of me. I'll get home about 8:30, and then I have to. I'm not gonna let the chickens out tomorrow night because we have foxes and stuff. I'm just wondering how late you're gonna live stream. Is Trapper Day gonna do that too? Like, are you streaming from you for your birthday on StreamYards or what? 5:09 p.m. It'll be 8 here. Ta-da! Yeah, that's late though. Are you gonna be tired? It's already warned. Yeah. Just take 12 away. Okay. Craziness. I know. Well, my little neighbor behind me came to the store. Oh, well, I appreciate you leaving me running, but wish you were here talking with us. Was I just talking to the air and you came in and you heard me talking? I'm sorry. I forgot what I was saying now. So my neighbor comes into the store and he goes, and you got a picture, and everybody that lives in the country or has ever lived in the country can picture this. This is a 65-year-old gentleman, beautiful, bright blue eyes, gray hair, balding, wearing like a John Deere hat, overalls, boots, or just, I think he wears tennis shoes because of his feet. And, comes in, buys him a Diet Mountain Dew and he's diabetic, Diet Mountain Dew and a candy bar. I'm like, what are you doing? I just wanted a candy bar, And he goes, I saw the foxes last night over there across the street. And I'm like, oh. He goes, you better watch out for your chickens. Okay, Cody Moore. Oh, Cody Paul. And he's like, you better be careful. We aren't as worried about the foxes, I think, as we are the hawks. Because if we're here, we can hear something happening outside, but if we're not, so we're not letting them out of the little dog pen thing. We're letting them out of the little coop, but not out of the dog pen into the big run. I have to say, I have a really nice chicken coop run. It's pretty, and they're spoiled. So if anything happened to them, I'd be sad. I really would, because those are my first chickens ever. So far to drive to catch foxes, though. It's really far. So here's what I think. I think everyone that ever comes in my live streams should plant something. And we can do a running, like we can say, okay, all of our friends plant one plant. Like Cody Moore not here, right? Well, everybody, half the people here have kids or grandkids. So with your grandkids, get something, plant it where you could plant it on your back porch, one plant for them to practice on. Little baby tomato ones are a good one for kids because they can see lots of things growing, or pepper plants if they like peppers. See, it's not that he doesn't like you, it's just it's too far to drive. And if you're on lockdown, you wouldn't be able to do it anyway because you have to have an essential letter. They wouldn't let you. They'd stop you. And you could get like $1,000 fine, and that would suck. Absolutely no sense to drive an hour and 45 minutes to get you, then drive 3 hours to fish my cabin lake, then drive 3 hours to drop you off, and then an hour and 45 back home. Oh, that's fabulous, Christina. Yes, you do. It takes years to get it. You know, my first year, everything was great. And then the second year, we had weird weather and it changed a little bit. And the third year, the weather was awful and everything got flooded out and I lost a whole bunch of stuff. But I think that's fabulous, Christina. I think it makes a difference. And the one thing that some people could start out with too is growing herbs. If you grow herbs on your back porch, you can get a dehydrator. You can grow as much as you want. You can get a dehydrator for $30 that can sit on top of your refrigerator. That's what I tell everybody. It may be a big thing as a dehydrator. It's, you know, good pizza size thing. And you grow all your herbs, you harvest them. You can either keep them all year if you have that kind of climate, but if you don't, you can harvest them all, dry them out, and put them in your cabinet. I have basil in there for the whole year because I grew basil. Herbs, both. Who says it which way? Herbs. I don't know how they say it in Michigan. Herbs. It's probably illegal to sell it. It's not illegal to make it. I can make my own wine. Anybody can make wine. It's not hard. Make blackberry wine or black raspberries. Edible. Oh, okay, gotcha. No, it's okay. Is it illegal? It's illegal. Can fish the Detroit River. Why would you want to fish the Detroit River? Isn't it dirty? It'd be herb or herbs, not herbs. I think it's legal here with a license. Not sure. Don't know. Yeah, Christina, seriously, I still have, and I dried peppers. So, like, I grew all these different kinds of peppers, and I dried the peppers, and then I grind them up for chili powder. I did peppers, basil, something else. I can't remember what I did, but I have bottles and bottles of it now, and I'll do it again this year and do a different one. You know, you can do onions this way. If you have a dehydrator and you find onions on sale, you know, like they have a 5-pound bag of onions on sale, buy them. If they're $2 and they're, to me, organic, I say organic, if they're non-GMO and they're non-GMO, you can get them, you can make your own onion powder. You can make your own minced onions too. So you chop them all up, dice them all up, put them in the dehydrator. Now you got your minced onions. You can do garlic that way. If you wanted to, you can I guess. Would you can it? I'd have to look at the canning garlic thing. I don't know if you have to like actually pressure can garlic. It's pretty acidic. Nate, do you know about garlic? Do you have to can garlic? Or is it acidic enough to... Well, you could do it with wild onions too, Cody Moore, if you found enough of them. Like if you find a whole bunch and you aren't going to eat them. Yeah, I don't have garlic knowledge either. I was wondering if you did. You go round up all the wild onions and put them in a dehydrator, crush them up, and you've got that flavor profile to put in your food. for times when there's not that time of year or whatever. But I bet you could freeze those too, or can them, like water can them. You know, I have to look that up. Gave me something to research. Thank you very much. Let's go garlic too. I haven't done garlic yet here either. See, the whole thing of my channel is that when I started this, I knew nothing. And now I know so much more, but I don't know everything. And I think that, you know, there are a lot of people out there that just don't know everything. So we all share the knowledge. Only green thing growing in the woods at the moment. Go pick a bunch. I'm thinking there's garlic wild onions in my yard. Almost positive. Out there. Big tufts. Dry and grind hot peppers. Make salsa, yeah. This is why you don't have Blue Ridge. Nate, can you get rid of that? Come on. Cut that out. Yeah, absolutely. 13-year-olds know everything. I don't care. I understand. Not on my live stream. Make it go away. Thank you. She's snoring. The dog is snoring. Pressure sealed or not. See, that's what I'm wondering. Because the garlic that I've bought, yeah, Ralph knows everything. I don't know if he knows everything about everything, but he knows a lot. Thank you, Cody. The garlic I've bought at the store that's in a jar and it's already minced, it's sealed. But I'm wondering if it's heat sealed or water can sealed. So I'm going to look that up. Because I wouldn't mind growing a whole bunch of garlic. And you can store it, you know, in a dry area like you do potatoes. But if you wanted to grow a bunch and go ahead and mince it up and can it in oil and things like that, I think you could. I think you'd have to pressure it. I'm not sure. I need to find some people that know about doing that. Ralph, if you know everything, what about garlic? Can you can garlic, or does it have to be pressure canned? Seriously, she's over there snoring. Oh no, that's my chair. I'm wiggling my chair. Well, then Google it. Yes, yeah, you can. I know that part of it, of keeping garlic in a... Whoops. Hold on. Sorry. Ugh, that is so frustrating. Thank you for the elevator music. So, she's finding out right now how to preserve garlic. Stand by now. I'm actually very frustrated right now. Is my face turning red? So the local store, not my store, but the one that's 15 miles away, had 3 people that work there that just tested positive. There's no signs. There's nothing. They're still open. They're still running. And I'm really pissed off now. So I hate that. We're a very small community, and they know better. The people who own that particular store know better. One moment, please. They're probably out walking. No, it's 4. Grr. Grr, grr, grr. That just makes me really angry. The town that I live in, to give you guys an idea, you know, I know some of you know, it's 300 people. It's very small. So the little store that's here, we don't see too many people. Like when I work, people worry about me working. I see, and we count how many people come through. I see maybe 15 people come through there on a shift. At the most, I think at the most I've ever had was like 35. Yeah, I'm pissed. Thank you. Pete's, however, is huge. It's right on the highway. Everyone goes there, and it is a little bit bigger town. It's about 15 miles away, and it is, how big is that town? Might be 3,000 people, but it's right on the highway, so everybody comes through there. The fact that that place is still open and they know confirmed cases in that store is absolutely ridiculous. And my husband just stopped there on the way to work. So I'm pretty mad. So we won't be going there anymore. What song? Yeah, get it. You understand, right? It's like this little area. There's several people in here probably understand, but yeah, that's not good. In vinegar? Oh, I can do it in vinegar, so I can water bath it then, Ralph. Sorry, I lost that one. Awesome. See, Ralph does know everything. I'm trying to figure out, I need to, I'll leave you guys on the phone with me for a second. Let me see who's at the store. 1 second. Oh, it's busy. Crap. Is it nap time? I don't know if it's nap time or not. 1 second. Yeah, it's wrong. That's what I'm saying, Nate. It's just, hey, real quick. So Ross just called, and 3 people tested positive at Pete's. Yep. Yep. Nope. Okay, love you. Okay. Okay, bye. All righty. Seriously, I'm so, it's not right. And what bothers me even more is this is happening consistently. So there was a kid, he was 20 years old, shut down. Yes, it should shut down. 20 years old, and he worked at the Sonic in a small town near here, which is probably 30 miles away. So he thinks he's sick. He goes in and they think he's sick, and they do the test, and he keeps going to work for 2 weeks until the test comes back. It takes 2 weeks then at that point to get the test back. He tests positive. They shut the Sonic down. But he was still going there for 2 weeks while he was being tested. If you are at a level, I'm so mad, John. I don't know if you heard what was going on. Jay. Hi, Mom and Don. This is mad. Yeah. Even when I'm mad, If I'm really mad, I'm probably smiling all the time. Anyway, so if 3 people tested positive there, that means they had been tested, and at least 2 or 3 days they may have been working there the whole entire time. And there's constant 20 people at the pumps, constant people at the to where they can't even handle the flow into the store. So, yeah, hopefully it's only been a day or, whatever. But if they had 3 people, then that's half that crew. Half the crew. Because I think they have 6 or 8 as a crew in that store. That'd be like, there's what? We have me, 2, 3, 4. We have 5 people that do various shifts, and we don't do, 40 hours a week or anything. Any of us. I work 10 hours a week. Yeah, I'm trying. Give me 1 second. Just mad. Anytime. Right there, 15 miles away. Everybody and their brother. Everybody and their brother goes through that store. It'll shut that whole town down. And us, probably. Damn it. Man, oh man. It's the closest place to get gas. And when Ross goes to get gas, he takes gloves. And he knows what to do. He wears gloves when he pumps gas and push the buttons and all of that. He's very, very, and then he uses hand sanitizer after he goes in the store. But he just went in there on the way to work. One more second. Hey, how are you? Hey, is kiddo going to working tonight, Ryan, or anything? Does he go to Pete's? Okay, just tell him not to go to Pete's because they got positive tests there. Yeah, don't let him go. Just tell everybody not to go there for a while until we find out what's going on. Ross. So, yeah, 3 of them. Yeah. Yes. Yep. He was in there just now. Yeah, he was in there just now. There's no signs or anything. So I'm doing a live stream, but I wanted to call up there and tell you, be careful with everything today in case people are going by there, okay? Don't go there. I'm not going anymore. Yeah. What else can you do? Wear gloves. Okay. Yep. Love you, sweetie. Okay. Bye. Sorry. I know that kid goes to work. That's who I thought was there. Sorry. I'm back. Cody Paul, do we need to have a vote? I won't answer that question. Upstate New York isn't as bad as New York City. Uh-oh. What question? I won't answer that question, Cody. Just thinking Miracle Whip. No, I hate Miracle Whip. Okay, we're going to distract me now. No questions. I'm number 1. Which is Cody number 1. Okay, let's think about that for a minute. Would it be Cody number 1 if they were the first one you met? So it wouldn't necessarily be Cody number 1 or Cody. It'd be to each person. It'd be Cody number 1 or Cody number 2. Right? Am I correct in that? I'm trying to remember. I'm almost positive Cody Paul was the first one I met. Right? Somebody tell me. Boy, that's tough. I don't like ranking people. What do I rank by? Gadget. Okay, so can't we have, I don't know, Cody Moore can get pretty wild too. It's not who you met first, it's a ranking process. But what's my ranking criteria? I'm an accounting person. Hi, Wild Bill. I'm good, I'm just pissed off. No, Ian. I'm not going to do that. I'd have to think of what my criteria is. I'll let you know at another time. How about that? I'm going to think about what my criteria is. My criteria. It's like, you know what? But see, then there's two Ians. And I'm sorry, Ian Days is my favorite. Oh, see how you are. Cody Moore. Right? Good at being funny, good at being a butthead. Who you see more of. See, it's a different criteria for each person. So I have to figure out what my criteria is. See, I don't have to even think about it with the Ians. It's Ian Days. Yes, I do too, Mama Dawn. And I'm after today, I don't know if you heard what was going on. Did you hear? I may not work at the store anymore. But just because of what we just found out. He's not, okay, this is true. He's not blue because he can't control, he hasn't quite learned what I'm okay with and what I'm not in my live stream. Yeah. Right, John? And it is fair. If you go into other live streams and you do stuff that's absolutely out of control that I would never allow in here, should I make you a mod in my live stream? Because you can say anything you want and nobody can do anything. That wouldn't be right for my live stream. You are my fave, Ashley. You are. There's only one Nate. Only one John. All's fair in love and war. Oh, what did he say? The good heart one? The good heart deal? I have some pretty extreme criteria. It's like I'd have to actually think about that. Makes me think of thing one and thing two. Cody thing one, Cody thing two. I don't want Don working anymore either. It's starting to make me nervous. Yes. And I'm not that person, Gidget. You know that. I'm not. I'm not going to have certain things in here. My kids are in here. My grandkids watch this. There's, a point. There's some things that are all in joking, like like the possum thing is understandable just because it's a running joke and it's okay. And once you get to know me a little bit, you understand that that's okay. Now, if you get a little too extreme with the description of that, that'd be a problem. Just not doing that. It's a nod and smile thing. Where's Mama Dawn? Is Mama Dawn at work right now? I'm so mad. Just changed. That one thing, guys, for our area, just changed everything. Everything about how we do things here. I'm home. Oh, good. Well, Mama Dawn, if you didn't hear, the store that's 15 miles away that everyone in this whole entire area goes through, gets gas, everything. Had 3 of their employees test positive, and they've been there working. So I'm mad because they just changed it all. They let kids go in there, you know. What's up, Magnet? We're not doing let's go, let's grow. No matter. Oh, Miss Nikayla. That was a pretty picture the other day, honey. Daddy needs to take that off the internet. Yes, exactly. Gidget. Okay. Yes. Definitely. Cody Moore. Absolutely. Yeah. Well, I guarantee you my husband will walk in the door, take his clothes off, throw them in the washer, and get in the shower. He's not going to play with it. I'm good, honey. I'm just mad. I found out a store close to me has 3 employees that tested positive. I know yours not helping. No, I'm kidding. I'm just kidding. Nate. Are you wearing gloves, Dawn, on everything? You shouldn't have to be there. Bye, Cody Moore. That's nice of her to do that. I have zinc and vitamin C, Judith. Take it all the time. We need to go fishing. Let's go fishing. Yeah, because I think we're done now. I think that's going to pretty much do it. Because we're too small. Thank you. Okay, let's talk about something else. How are my animals doing? My animals are fabulous. Oh, Magnet. You should too. That's a horrible thing that you did. The goats are starting to lose the winter coat, so they look kind of scruffy. My daughter's goats, and we didn't breed them this year, which we're actually kicking ourselves. We're wishing we would have now, and because for the milk and stuff. So we may, if we breed them now, 6 months. It'd be winter before we had the babies. Okay, well done. I know, me too. I feel like a gigantic hand sanitizer by the time I leave work. So we're going to go, we'll probably go out there tomorrow and brush them out and try to get them all pretty. But I don't know I doubt anybody in here right now has goats. But if you know anybody that has goats, they need to watch my goat step video because those things work. We used to have to always go out there and trim the goat hooves, and one of the goats, Pepper, has like one that always wants to curve right when it starts growing, and it was a huge problem. And we made these big goat steps out of tires with cement in them and put them out back, and they jump around on them, and it keeps their hooves clean, and it keeps their hooves sanded almost like a fingernail file. And so I'm amazed at how well she doesn't even have to clip them anymore. She just kind of checks them out. What kind of dog does she have, Ralph? Are you wanting to get meat chickens, Raymond? Or egg layers? Because you could get... She is beautiful. Love her hair. I need somebody that does hair like Ashley. I love Ashley's hair. Maybe both. Well, if you do it only if you get the Cornish cross, it takes 9 weeks to get them to where you can harvest them. And then, oh, cool, Ralph. And then laying chickens, we got several different breeds when I first got these. The 2 chickens that my cousin gave to me are, oh, see, I'm dead brain. They're white chickens with the red. And they're 6, 7 years old now. They're 6 years old and they're still laying. So I think that a lot of people get rid of the older ones, but they're still laying and they're healthy, and as long as you take care of them. Yeah, don't step on the puppy. Dang it. I have not. No, we haven't got any more chickens. The weather was going to be kind of icky, and we were trying to get some of the garage emptied. We were having more conversations about how we're going to handle things this morning, my husband and I, and we'll probably have a serious conversation about it tonight. So more than likely that will be very soon. Nope, haven't gotten any more. It's like, did you see, I don't know, for all of you that follow Trapper Jay, did you see how fast his chickens got big? It's like, it's only been like 2 weeks. Those things are huge. They got big really fast. He had them on the chick feed protein, and now he's pushing them off to the grain so that they won't grow so fast. They're growing super fast. Super, super fast. I don't think I'm going to do the pigs this year. Now Instagram is broke. Why is Instagram broke? It will, David. It may take a little while, but it will. For sure. Beauty in every day. Right? And yes, I am still smoking, just not as much still. Oh, I really want one. I'm trying not to smoke one. Yes, they are. Ralph, seriously, they're huge. For that chicken, for that age of a pullet. Chicken, that sandwich. Chicken sandwich. What happened to Kev? Did he fall asleep? He had to have. Pondum fall asleep? Wake up, Pondum. Kevin, wake up. We'll get to see Trapper Jay tomorrow, Raymond, because he's going to be on. He's going to be on with Cody Moore for his birthday. Gotta go start supper. If I see you're still on when I get done. If not, I hope y'all have a great evening and stay safe. Absolutely. Kevin, wake up. He's probably got the buds in and he's like sitting there snoozing. Yes, Rhode Island Reds. And Barred Rocks are good for that too, aren't they, Nate? That's what I think. They get pretty good size. But Rhode Island Reds, the roosters are really mean. It's like a 85% chance you get a really mean Rhode Island Red rooster. Okay. Okay. Love you too. I just don't want you to go anymore. I want you to stay home. So there. That's where I'm at. Hey, stop that. White rocks. Maybe it's the white. Is that what it is? The white rocks, are they the white ones with the red combs, or are you talking about the Cornish cross? Wild Bill. Have you guys Okay, just completely off subject. Have you guys in your town, have you done the, oh, for the meat chickens? Okay. Have you done the bear hunt thing with people? In our town, because they're doing social distancing, to give the kids something to do when they're walking, taking walks every night. Like my grandkids and my daughter go for a walk every night. And people are putting teddy bears and hiding teddy bears in windows, and they go on bear hunts. So as they're walking, they're looking up in windows and in trees and things like that, looking for stuffed teddy bears. And I've been hibernating like one. And so I think right now we have over 70 up in this little bitty town all around everywhere, because one of the kids actually hit 70. Is that cool or what? I don't have any teddy bears. I have a little stuffed dog that's out there. But 70. That's a lot for this town. And they're everywhere. You just see bears. Like the guy across the street, has a big, huge, gigantic one sitting in a chair on the front porch. That's pretty cool. That's kind of neat. Gosh, we lost 7 people in like 5 minutes. What did I say? How did that happen? The whole entire hunting and stuff with JJ family went. Oh, they have done it in yours, David? That's cool, though. And they're talking about doing that like with Easter eggs. Do Easter egg pictures or put Easter eggs up in the windows or something else. Are you that bored? I call Aussie Magnet. Just always have. For probably 5 months now. Are you that bored? Yeah, I think it is too. I think it gives the kids something to do. And I'm really proud of, I have to say, I'm really proud of my daughter that lives next door as far as teaching the kids the social distancing. They understand and they get it. They do faraway hugs. They don't run up to them when they come in the house until after they've had a shower. I mean, they understand it, and they do it it's almost as a fun thing, kind of like they do faraway hugs, and they do like this and do the kisses, and it's really cute. I got one I can put out on a telephone pole. Well, there you go. If you live in an area, I think it's really cool to do. I think the kids, you're driving around, and if you want to get the kids out and just go for a drive, they can go look. If they can't walk around their town, they can at least go get in the car and go, oh, there's one. Oh, there's one. And you could take pictures, have them use their phones depending on their ages and take pictures of them and everything. It'd be fun. What else was I going to talk about? Okay, so we talked about their growing stuff. Cody Moore's going to have his birthday tomorrow. What else was I going to talk about? Can't remember. Anybody have any questions for me? Did we lose Cody Paul? I'm getting eyeballed by the dog. Oh, do you live way out, Wild Bill? They could see it from space. You could like do a hay bale bear. I think he said he was going to film, and I think he said he was starting at 9 Eastern so that I can make it in there. I'll be there a little later. But I think he said he was saying it's starting at 9 Eastern tomorrow night, because I'll get home about 8:30, so everybody can do their thing, and then I can come in and hang out with them for a little while. I'm trying to think of, what time is it? 4:30? One second. I'm going to stall for a second. I'm going to send some people the link and see if they want to come hang out with me. Please don't be offended that I don't put the link in the chat. I will do that disclaimer. It's usually when I do people up on panel, it's people that I correspond with on a daily basis, weekly basis on the phone, know them very, very well. And they know me really well. Let's see where everybody is. Oops. Oh, what happened? Shoot. Okay, so that. And bear with me. So sorry. I'll come back and see what everybody's doing. About 4 miles from town. Okay. Dun, dun, dun. I think anything else is on the way. Where's Ralph? Ralph, are you still up? Where's Smokey? I haven't even seen Smokey today. Weird. Moment. In case he does get home. Maybe he'll come visit us. Okay. Well, shoot. Maybe we can get Mike to come on. Although he's not responding to. Anybody talked to E-Waste Mike lately? Bear with me. Okay. 5:34. It is 4:35. Yes, I'm an hour behind. Okay, Ralph, I'm trying to find you right now. How did I get it to you last time? Did John send it to you? Hey, Nate. Oh, Mike sent it to you last time, I think. What's being weird? The internet or my live stream? We're not friends on FB. Guess we should be, huh? Always need to look it off. You can't say anything about any of my pictures. Ralph. I've changed so much through the years. Don't say anything. Hi, Narrowway Farm. How are you? Really? What is going on with Instagram, I wonder? Okay, well, Bill, we'll see ya. I sent it to Ralph and John and John. What's I sent it to? Smokey. Miss Carol, you're not still here, are you? Magnus, will you be doing any cleaning the pool tips during summer? I don't have a pool, so probably not. But I'd love to have one of those. You know the is it perpetual? You probably know this, Magnet. Like perpetual pool where you can swim. We'd love to have one of those. Someday we'll probably have one of those. I'm gonna say we would. Doing good, trying not to blow. Is it really windy over there? We're supposed to get storms, so it usually hits you guys first. Oh, there's Ralph. Ralph. Welcome, Ralph. Hi, sweetie.
Hold on, let me manage my windows here.
Yep.
I need to arrange stuff so that everything isn't overlapping and the chat is next to the StreamYard. And
yeah. Narrowway Farm, where are you in Kansas? Keep forgetting where they are. Yeah, usually blows in before the storm. So we get all the wind. You guys get wind first, Wichita. Okay, means I'll get it soon.
hello, peeps in chat.
Oh, this way. Ralph.
The other way. The other way. Yeah, I got my new work clothes finally.
Yeah. She's barking at you.
Hello, doggy. It's a good boy. Girl.
Yeah, good girl. It's okay. You want to come over here?
Ooh, you boo. Ooh, you boo boo doo doo. Ooh, you boo papa dee.
Yeah, no, she thinks it's outside, so she just got me southeast. Ooh, maybe I'm not going to get it then. No, that'd still be me. It's still going to hit me. Because I think Wichita is directly west of me, almost. Swim spas. Okay, Ralph, what are those pools called that you get in and it's like you're swimming in a moving water?
One of those that has like it makes like tides and waves that it's.
No, it's really just for like swimming laps, and it's like swimming in a river almost. I can't think of what it's called.
I don't exactly know what that would be called, but
it
just be like a swimming pool that makes like a current.
Yes. Can't think of what it's called. Endless? Christina, is that what it is?
Endless current pool?
An endless pool?
I don't know.
Ian says they call them swim spas there.
Oh. Endless pool. Well, I guess.
Yeah, because Ross loves the ocean, so I think that he would really like that. Swim spa. See, Ed's saying swim spa. Endless pool. Endless swim spa pool. I'd rather have that than a regular pool. Honestly, just get out there and swim for laps and laps.
Wish I had a pool.
So how is your work dealing with this at all? Are they doing anything? Changing the way they do stuff?
No, just basically don't shake hands with the customers, don't hug them, don't kiss them, stuff like that.
Aww.
Yeah, I've been at a couple of nice ladies. I was at a woman that opened the door in a very small bathrobe, and she was only wearing a bikini underneath. She said I was actually on the balcony. It was a small apartment building, and she was out of the wind, but in the sun. And even though it's only like 10 Celsius here, which would be what 40.
Okay, don't go too far.
45-ish, I think, for you. Maybe 47. I'm not
That's
really
a little chilly.
Yeah. But because the sun was on there and there was no wind, it was kind of really hot. And I'm trying to get like some tanning going on, so it doesn't don't have to spend a lot of time. But because she was basically free from work because of the whole business. So yeah, but she was nice, and yeah.
Was she single?
I I think she was, but I think she was also like 24,
Oh,
maybe 26. I'm not really sure.
little
So
young for you?
yeah, and she was clearly not interested.
Oh. Well, fine.
Well, I don't mind. She was not that attractive to me, but the
Oh.
fact that she opened the door in basically a bikini with a piece of cloth wrapped around it, yeah.
Probably not the smartest thing to do, I'm
Well,
thinking,
I don't know.
depending on where you live. Okay. Hey, Ralph, when is your next dumpster dive?
Oh, if you've seen my previous video, that's part 1 of about 4 or 5. The next video will be a scrapping video. Then I will probably have a metal casting video. And then I'll put in another dumpster diving video. Then another scrapping video. And then probably metal casting video. So I'm trying to, separate it. If I start uploading only dumpster diving like 3 weeks in a row, people are going to think, oh, this guy stopped metal casting.
Yeah, Narrowway Farm. Ralph does. Can you tell? Look at his table.
I does what?
He says either you like Pringles or you use them to store and keep tools or hardware.
Yeah. I got these little yogurt buckets as well, and I just put all the little steel shred in there, like all the magnetic screws, all the ferrous stuff. I got a nice brass pot that holds all my brass pins. Can't really tell. And the Pringles cans, there have all kinds of bits and bobs in there. Tantalum capacitors, MLCCs. These have the disc capacitors. Can't really tell. These have silver in them, or may have silver in them.
So what? How come you haven't done your hat yet for your little guy, for your robot?
He has a halo. It's not floaty halo. It's like just I don't know.
You could, if he has a halo, you could use those, the things you got with the copper that look like flowers? They could be wings. Because you got
Where did I put those? I think I should...
Washing machine, Ian Days.
Washing machine repairman. I've seen that one. Well, yes, I am the washing machine repairman. And dryers and dishwashers and these things.
Yes.
I thought you wanted them.
I do want them, but still. But if you put them on his back, he's got wings. Ta-da!
Oh well, they're not like inverted, so that will probably not really work. But yeah, kind of like that.
Yeah.
Nah. I'm thinking of like trying to make a little mouth or like a big mustache out of a different color of wire.
Oh, that'd be great.
And
at least it would look like a boy.
Yeah, and then you can like bend the mustache all kinds of ways to make different facial expressions, or maybe make him talk and do some stop motion animation and edit him in some of my videos.
Oh, that'd be good.
I don't know. It's just an idea.
So you're being asked for advice on a dryer. Will you give advice on dryers?
What's the advice? Where's dryer?
Narrowway.
Oh, what's the question? I might have an answer. You never know.
Hey, Lee. No, he hasn't come back yet. Oh, there he is. Okay.
Oh, hello, Whispering Cauldron.
I didn't know if you wanted to come up or not. If you want to and we're still on, Carol, just let me know and I'll send you the link.
It's 1:45 here, by the way, so I will not be staying that much longer, but another half an hour at least I can probably do.
Looky here.
What the hell was that? Oh shit, it's JJ's chair.
There he is.
Oh. Long time no see.
Yeah. How you been?
Yeah, this job is kicking my ass.
Oh.
It's filling my bank account and my scrap pile, so yeah.
That'll work though.
Yeah. it took me a while to start making more videos and content actually. So.
Oh, there's your question.
Hey,
I
David.
checked the heating element, the thermostat, and the fuses in the back of the dryer. Dryer isn't heating up. Everything else is working though. Well, it could be the main control board or the wiring leading to the heating.
It isn't heating up. Yeah, so it's coming on, but it isn't heating up. Yeah, it has to be that, right?
If the heater is the heating element is changed, the thermostat is changed, the fuses, then it's probably either the wiring to the main control board or the control board itself.
Yeah, because the timer wouldn't do it. Not at all. Well, we got a few of the OG here. Oh my gosh.
The OG, what?
What's up, Nate? Hey, I like your little snowman over there. Your copper man.
This is Scrappy McCopperballs. It's gonna be my co-host.
And Raphael has one too.
Raphael did make one. We made that the same day. We were basically boasting on who could get the biggest copper ball the fastest, and I had an aluminium wire ball. And this is really thin stuff from relays. It's basically like hair, the top one, so that became a separate ball. And then at some point someone said, "Oh, turn that into a snowman or a copper man." And Raphael just popped. He had one really big ball and a small one, and made a short, fat Cartman-like snow copper man. And I just made this, and I put the Dell logo from a laptop on here, and gave him some bearing.
Supernatural.
Yeah, and the golden halo.
Craziness.
Yeah.
I tried to talk UK Scrapper into doing one too, because he had a bunch.
Yeah. Well, most scrappers prefer to turn in the copper for money, but then again, prices are down now, so you're better off stocking it up, so you can have some fun with it.
Mm-hmm. You know the dryer thing? I have to replace the fuse in the back probably every 2 years.
Fuse in the dryer itself?
Yeah.
Wow.
The thermal fuse or whatever? Like you have down in the bottom you have the thermostat one, and then you have this little long.
I'm pretty sure the dryers over here don't have any fuses at all.
Oh, really?
We have all the fuses in the main electricity cupboard in the buildings here. So it's usually when the fuse goes, there's just a switch that goes down. It's just circuit breakers.
I think it's a thermal fuse inside the dryer.
Could be. I know. Might be
I
something
just bought
like
a pack of 12. Is what I did. It was cheaper to buy a pack of 12 than it was to just buy one, and you just take the back of the dryer off and replace that fuse. And I usually replace the thermostat at the same time, and done. Uh-oh.
Hold on, I'm testing something. Look,
Okay.
I still have this thing.
Oh, nice.
Do I have that one? I gotta see.
I was just going through some. Yeah, there you go.
See?
I was going through some old
values on my
pictures, and it was still in there. But I usually just put up. Here's one that Whispering Cauldron made once.
Oh, I like that one.
Yeah, I'm still somewhat undecided about my logo and stuff. But I did find someone who also does metal casting who has an awesome logo and an awesome intro. And I asked him how he made it. Well, I'll just put my camera back on. I asked him how he made it, and he said he just paid someone on Fiverr to design it for him, and someone else to turn it into a video. And he basically, I think he spent like $50 on it. Oh, no, I think he's in the UK. I'm not really. Or is he in the US? I forgot. He spent like 50 on it, I think. But it's now his. The other guy who made it doesn't have any rights or whatever to it. So now belongs to him. So I kind of want to get that done, to have something unique and original that nobody else has. But I need to
Definitely
find
needs to
someone.
be
I need to find
original.
someone who can do that for me.
Yeah. Hey, Narrowway Farm on StreamYard, you don't have to download it. It's web based. So
Yes,
I go type into StreamYard and I have an account in there and I log in and it says create a live stream, and when you're finished, it downloads it, uploads it into your YouTube, and you're done. You can go in and edit it. Like I normally go in and edit the first picture, like the thumbnail, and add descriptions of like whoever came on panel with me. I try to put that in the description so it links to you guys. I don't know if I did that on the last one. I probably need to. So that if somebody goes in the live stream and they're watching it and they want to know how to get to Ralph's channel, they can go to Ralph's channel or go to,
You can do that here by clicking on the 3 dots.
True.
Me.
See, I wonder if I should turn off. Let me turn that banner off and see. Let's turn that off and see what happens.
It makes the screen slightly bigger.
Yeah. Made it a little bigger. See, like, I'm going to play with this a little bit, guys, because I haven't had this many people on before, I don't think.
This many people? You only got 2.
Okay, that didn't do anything. Weird. I didn't change it.
Narrowway Farm. If you come on this panel in this live stream, it won't show your friends that you're live now.
No, because you yourself are not live.
Yeah. What?
Right.
What is this link? Oh, is that my channel?
Yeah.
Oh, thank you, Nate.
Nate's a good mod.
Yeah, dumpster diving, scrapping, some DIY stuff, and mainly metal casting is what I do. I am now collecting the pins from all kinds of plugs, because these are all brass, and I have almost filled this thing up, and then I will be melting that into ingots. I think I'm close to halfway full now. And those ingots will be turned into other projects.
Traded.
Or traded for toilet paper, because apparently that's worth a lot now.
This is going to be a random thing out to everybody. Shanna, are you watching us? Shanna. Come here. No. Maybe not.
I told you about the craftsman, right, Tanya? The steady crafting guy.
Yes.
With the hand puppet.
Yes.
Like, hello, my name is your host.
Yeah.
I think the guy's brilliant, and he sent me the male snail. Well,
I saw that.
I bought it from him. His son designed the thing, and I want to try to make a mold of this and cast it into a couple of different metals. First, I'm gonna have a layer of clear paint around it so that it doesn't like absorb my green sand, and it's slightly more smooth. I'm gonna try to make a few, and I'm gonna send one to Ian Matthews because he's taking forever sending out his stickers, and that's why he's a male snail.
I haven't either. I was supposed to mail some stuff today. I'm gonna have to do it tomorrow.
Yeah.
I'm horrible about it.
I'm gonna make one out of brass, one out of bronze, aluminium maybe. Zinc would be cool.
I won't even talk about mailing stuff out.
It's a pain now. There's many countries. I heard Denmark, where Rafael is actually blocking all mail traffic in and out.
Really?
Yeah, it all gets stored in a warehouse for a month.
Oh, I'm not doing that. Okay, I won't send theirs right now then. Bye, Christina. Thank you for hanging out for a while. Tin of custard religiously every single night. Yeah, you need to quit doing that, Lee. A cake a day and a tin of custard every day. For how long? Yeah, don't. It's all good. I think I'm just going to do. I was going to send packages and stuff, but I think I'm just going to send everybody letters and cards for right now.
You can send me stuff still because over here nothing is blocked.
It's not blocked?
No,
Okay.
I sent Jeanette a package. I think 2 weeks ago. Yeah, and she got it within 11 days. So
That's pretty good.
That's pretty good from over here. It was just a standard package, like this size, less than half a kilo. So slightly less than a pound, I guess.
I'm not trying to meerkat. It's just almost time for my husband's break, and I know he's going to be like livid. And he doesn't get livid. He's about as calm as me. But he's going to be like, oh.
Yesterday, when I entered the premises of a customer where I was about to do some work, I think replace a pump on a dishwasher, she said, "Don't worry about getting the corona from me. I will not be able to get it from you either because I've already had it and I've been cured." So I was like, "Oh, can you please tell me your experiences?" And she basically...
Okay, and you had to go in her house? I would have turned around and left.
No, it was 3 weeks ago. She got cured. And I am immune to diseases, so I don't care.
No, because you're a vampire. Lee, it's just a lot. For the rest of your life, you're going to eat a cake and a custard a day?
What kind of cake? I like cake.
He said it up there somewhere. Yeah, where is Raphael? I'd love to have Raphael.
Not sure where Raphael is.
I've never been on a panel with Raphael or been able to go on his because he always goes on Saturday.
Yeah.
And so I've never been on
Scrap Night Live.
Mm-hmm. John, what are you guys doing for dinner? Or are you already done?
Yeah, I'm already done. Michaela made chicken with noodles and mushrooms and peppers.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it was nice.
I have no idea what I'm making.
Oh,
I made him bacon and egg sandwiches. He took bacon and egg sandwiches for
bacon
dinner. I go, what do you want? He goes, I don't know, bacon and egg sandwiches. I go, 2? He goes, yeah, that'll work. But now I don't know.
They're saying that bacon's going down a lot now.
Really? Well, I'm now out of it. So, okay. See you later, Narrowway Farm. I wonder what kind. I need to go watch some of his stuff. See what kind of animals he has.
I have a good picture of this little mutt?
Of the puppy?
Yeah, I have to. I think I might have something where it's decent.
Yeah, Narrowway. I'll go watch some of your videos and stuff, and you and I can chat. Because I know I've watched some, but not enough. You know, it seems like I'm going live on Wednesdays, huh, John?
Yeah,
seems like this. Yeah, seems like this is the day that seems to work for me. Is Wednesdays in the afternoon, like every other week, and then I don't know. Oh, you're welcome, Lee.
Oh, this is kind of an okay picture. Let me see if I can make this a bit brighter.
Yeah, Nate's doing that carnivore diet thing that my youngest daughter was doing there for a little bit, John.
Uh-huh. How's it working out there, Nate?
There is the little bundle of fur. It just had a haircut.
Oh, cute.
Yeah,
chubby.
It's like, no, it only looks chubby, but it's all curled up in the little thingy there. But I have an older picture where there's a lot more fluff, but I don't think it's that. Oh, this might be a good one. This is before it had a haircut. and it was slightly younger.
Oh, so cute. Oh my gosh.
Yeah. It's like 5 months old now. And I
Is
took
it a
some.
mix?
It's a mix of something, yeah. It's like part Shih Tzu and something else.
Mhm.
Over here, it's called a boomer.
Boomer. I'm gonna look that up.
I don't know why.
Boomer.
Een boomertje.
Oh, I didn't tell. Does anybody talk to Erased?
No.
I haven't like spoken to him. He was live like a couple of days ago or somewhere, and I tried to be home on time to get to his live, but I was too late, so I had to rewatch the thing. I was
It was like a
mentioned
week
couple
ago,
of times.
though, wasn't it?
Was the week ago? Time flies. Now I'm working again.
Yeah.
It's insane.
Yeah, it's been a while.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty good, Nate. John, that's so funny. Do you hear my chair?
Yeah.
I
like
thought it
mine,
was
that's a good
dog
Is
noise.
yours is all creaky?
His is creaky. Mine's going grrr.
Mine is actually okay now. So it used to crack a lot, make a lot of cracking sound.
John's is worse.
Yeah.
Hey, Scott. Oh, Lordian has. I just call him Darling. I don't call him Lord.
Lord?
Darling Ian.
Oh, Ian.
Ian's the darling Ian's.
Lord Matthews.
No. I don't think do you think he likes being called Lord Matthews?
I think he likes it, yeah.
Yeah, I think he does, yeah.
He used to be called Sir Ian Matthews, and then he got promoted to Lord Ian Matthews. I don't know. He's doing quite well for himself. He's on his way to 9,000 subscribers.
Yeah, that's good.
It's like an old guy. Sometimes I'm watching him. Why am I watching an old guy in the shed?
He's funny though. Hey, Josh.
He is, yeah.
We watch you in your shed. That's kind of like your shed.
Yeah, true.
Yeah. Someday we'll watch me outside. Eventually, I'll get this to where I can do live streaming from while I'm doing stone carving. I'll figure out a way to boost my phone. Get one of those cell phone booster things or whatever.
What do you mean booster things?
Well,
it's
a signal booster, and they call it Web Boost or something like that, and you hook it up to your phone.
Wi-Fi booster or something. So that
I don't think I could do it Wi-Fi. I don't think it'd work. Because it's probably, where I'm going to set the stone carving area is probably 30 feet behind the house. So it's probably almost 100 feet from where the Wi-Fi router is to where I would be streaming, and it's got to go all the way through the house.
Oh yeah, I saw a cheap CNC machine. I think on Wish or AliExpress. I'm not really sure, for a couple of $100 that you could use to carve slabs of soapstone.
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting.
So I would be able to carve some molds out of soapstone, and maybe even out of graphite if I just buy graphite plates, and make some custom items like that. So it could be cool. But then again, I also want a 3D printer. I will probably be getting one this year.
Have to be making those choices, Ralph.
Well, I'll probably buy them both.
Yeah.
If they're not too expensive.
Variation Raymond called conical. Oh, okay. Yeah, he's a power lifter. Nate's a power lifter.
I used to power lift.
Yep. When you were younger, right?
When I was slightly younger, yes. I was in. I was close to Jean-Claude Van Damme level. People would see me walking by and they go, Jean-Claude Van Damme.
That's funny. Lives are better because you can all communicate a lot faster and swap ideas. Yes. I think what amazes me, I was kind of proud of myself, I guess, the other day. I they were talking on the news about Zoom, and they were talking about all of these elementary teachers and middle school teachers that were using Zoom, and they didn't have experience with it, and they were getting trolled because they were putting the link out. They were putting the link out to just out in the world, and all these people were coming in and doing all kinds of weird stuff. And I thought, wow, I'm like actually social media knowledgeable.
Yes.
You know, I thought, wow, we ought to be very proud of ourselves.
I was thinking about that like 2 weeks ago. Now that everything is going remote, stuff like StreamYards and Zoom,
Right,
going to be
exactly.
used quite a lot. I mean, this is very handy for conference calls. I mean, if you only have like a couple of people, sure, yeah.
And the Zoom one, it's huge. They'll put what? How many people can they put on Zoom?
I think 100.
Yeah, I heard 100 too.
I think if you have like the paid version, you have the most the biggest subscription. You can put unlimited people in. I think.
I do not have any kind of generator, Lee. Unfortunately, Nate, you don't. Do you have a generator? Raymond?
Haha, brass, more brass. Good.
Yep, still. They're doing, not to get back to that subject too much, but they're doing segregated break areas at my husband's work. So you have tape and a little break desk and so much space and tape, and you can't get outside that little area when you go take your break.
Okay, well, whatever works.
It's
over
not.
here, there's no complete lockdown over here, but people are doing the whole social distancing thing, and shopping malls and grocery stores. The little carts you roll around. There's a guy actually giving you a cart, and when you're done with it, they take it and they spray the whole thing down and wash it. And
Interesting. They should do that here. Losing my voice. Talking too much.
And most of the fast food chains only have the drives open. So McDonald's the restaurant is closed, but the McDrive is still open. And they have installed a different type of booth. And they have their ATM thing on a stick. They slide that in your window, and if you have that NFC chip in your car that you can pay without making contact, but not everybody has that. So some people have to use the slot and use the numbers. And when that happens, they pay attention, and they've paid. They put it halfway out the window. They spray it, wipe it, and then it goes for the next one. So yeah, they are doing their best, I think. So
yeah, I have a feeling that'll be stopping here pretty soon. They did already. I thought I heard them over there. They did already do the restaurants, at least in our area, and I know they did in Dallas and Phoenix, where my kids are. I keep hearing, it's like I'm sitting here spinning, and I keep hearing this noise, and I'm wondering what the noise is.
It's the chair.
I know. I can't help it. Ian Days. I've got a petrol generator and going to wire in an automatic changeover switch between normal mains and Jenny. Oh, okay. A Jenny. And John, you don't have that there, right?
Over here, that's completely useless. We don't get power outages at all.
Oh, like a generator? No, I don't have it. No, we got a hamster that runs on a wheel.
Scott, what chickens? What?
All this talk about chickens, I'm getting hungry.
I was so sad that my chickens got frostbite. I was so sad.
Frozen chicken.
It's my fault. That is absolutely my fault.
Yeah, pluck them and throw them on the barbecue.
No. Oh, wait, they're my first chicken.
Well, then get some new ones. There's a lot of chicken to go around.
They will grow old here, those chickens. Just those 8. Everything else is up for games. Yours is making noise. My chickens? Scott says yours is making noise from my chair.
Oh.
Ah! You know how many times I'm telling you, it's probably still in my cart that I have went in and went, okay, I wonder if that would be the best thing for John's chair. And it is still in my Amazon stuff because I'm still not sure if it's the right one to send to you for that chair.
Well, like lubrication or something.
Yeah,
yeah. Just use WD-40.
But then he stopped doing lives, and I'm like, okay, well, oh, that didn't work. 1 second. I killed my chair.
You did.
You fell down.
She fell down.
I did. I'm back. Eat what? My chickens? I'm not eating my chickens. Oh, I have to eat. I'll eat. I'm not going to eat them. No, not those chickens. That's like we were out there talking last night. I just told my son-in-law, I said, well, if all else fails, I was talking to the pig, Pumbaa, and trying to get him to come over to the fence. And I go, Pumbaa, I'll have you know, you're the biggest one here. You're the first to go. And he goes, we're not eating Pumbaa. I go, we will eat Pumbaa. He goes, the freezer's full of food.
Yeah, it is now.
I said, it is right now. If it ever becomes empty and we don't have food, Pumbaa goes first. It's like a 300-pound pig. He's huge.
Dang, that's a lot of bacon.
Yeah, he's probably not a bacon pig. He's probably more.
Just
I don't think he's a bacon pig.
Regular pork.
Well, yeah, because there's like some of them that you can. Some of them are more for bacon, and some are more for other stuff. Why not? The kids can't catch them. Oh, no, I just don't want to eat them. Give me a hard time about my chickens. I don't go if I take my yellow bag and I'll skin when it's huge. Bear with me. I'm going to buy a small can of oil and send half to Mo and half to JJ for the chairs.
Yeah, I've seen that.
Is that what you were laughing about?
Yeah.
I didn't see that one. Trolleys came out of the canal, half of them dossers. Walmart wiping down the buggies. See, I don't think I haven't, now granted, I haven't been to Walmart. My husband does all the shopping and everything. I've been to Rich Hill, which is where that store is, that it's the gas station next to the store. So they just killed that town. Nobody will go anymore. Nobody will go there, and nobody will go to the grocery store. So they may have just really messed up. They'll be done. It'll be over. Just freeze them and cut bits off of them, and you need to do it right. Oh, that's crazy. John, your beard you're just like a beard. Look at his beard, Ralph. It's like you can grab it like this.
Yeah, it's getting big.
It's a serious beard.
It's serious.
Anyways, Mike's beard is also growing quite a bit.
I know, but we haven't seen him in a week. It could be even more.
Yeah, probably. He does a video now and again, but yeah, then you don't really see him on a...
Oh, we won't, Lee. It'd have to be pretty drastic measures for that pig. That pig gets fed Fig Newtons. This is how spoiled this pig is. He will walk up to you, and he's got big old tusks. He's got these little bitty teeth right here, and he'll walk up and he'll wiggle his nose at you because he wants a Fig Newton. and we'll be like, "Do you want one?" And he'll be like, and he does the little nose wiggle. He's great.
Very intelligent creatures, pigs.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, Ian. I'm so glad you got to come in and hang out for a little while. I know it's late there. Because he's an hour ahead of you now, isn't he, Ralph?
He's in the UK, right?
Yeah.
No, then I'm an hour ahead of him.
Oh, my goodness. Well, you're awake.
Yeah, it's 11:15 midnight over here. So it's 11:15 over there because they go to daylight savings the same time we do.
Okay.
Which was last weekend.
Nate's jealous of your beard, John.
Yeah, well, what can I say?
He is the Godfather beard, Nate. Someday, Nate, you'll have a beard like that.
Oh, Tanya, you want to watch something on Netflix? Bloodfather.
Bloodfather.
I
better write that down.
What's his name? Mel Gibson. It's really good.
Oh, speaking of beards, yes.
Bloodfather.
Yeah, we watched it last night. I didn't think it was going to be good because I never heard of it, but it's
Let me write it. Let me put it in here. Hold on.
Is it a movie or a series?
A movie.
Yeah, well, Mel Gibson doesn't do series anymore, though.
Quick memo.
He never really did, actually.
Bloodfather. I'm almost, that one with Robert De Niro right now? By Lee and Ian.
Both of them combined. If they fused together. Leon.
Oh my goodness. Bloodfather. Can I write it down? Because I'll forget it.
I downloaded Bloodshot, the Vin Diesel movie, but I haven't watched it yet.
But what's that one with Robert De Niro? I'm not even going to say the word or what it's about because I don't want to have that in my thing. But I don't know why they're making movies like that. Oh, The Irishman's awesome. That's like the best movie ever.
I just finally put 3.5 hours aside to watch that. I thought it was really good.
Did you?
Yeah, I liked it a lot.
Nate, why would you shave a beard like that? There's something seriously wrong with people who shave beards that they have put.
Mine doesn't grow. I got bald spots.
Well, you have to let it for it to learn how to grow.
Well, I tried. I shave once every 3 or 4 weeks, and then I get huge bald spots here or there. It's a mess.
Someday, you'll get a beard.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not a beard person, I guess.
Nah, my husband isn't either. That's why I live vicariously through John's and other people's. But it's okay because he looks good without a beard. He looks great. By Leanne. That's funny. That's funny. I don't know who we have left in here. I can't see the. Who do we have left?
11 people, it says here.
Oh, yeah?
And one of them is me, so yeah.
Yeah. I think part of it is it's dinner time, so we hit the dinner time.
Yeah, because it's 6 over there, right?
5 and 6. Like for John, it's 6.
Yeah.
I'm a
That's
full
about
mom.
dinner time, yeah.
Made a lot of bad decisions, but I'm better now. Good? Yes, you are. Might have to have a cigarette. I hate to. I know I'm going to get yelled at by Nate. Serious, I'm losing my voice.
Well, that's how it starts. Dry throat.
Oh, shut up.
Oh, that's actually true.
I know. No, it's not dry. It's just me talking too much because I don't talk.
Okay. Well, if at some point you think I have a dry throat, you take a sip of water and you're not able to swallow because it's all swollen, go to the doctors immediately.
I will. 420.
Because that's what the woman that I met who was cured of it told me it started. And,
she said she had a dry throat and it wouldn't stop it from being dry?
Yeah, and she had a dry throat and she was coughing a bit and thought, no, I feel thirsty, I need a bit of water. And she tried to swallow it and she almost drowned because she couldn't, it got stuck because it was all swollen. She basically went,
my goodness.
She called her husband and said something's wrong. They went to the doctor's office. She was cured 3 weeks ago. So she got it about 3 weeks before that, before the whole thing went all viral. Yeah, never mind. And so she was at the doctor's office and they tested her and she said, yeah, you got the corona. And they tested her temperature at the doctor's office. They were at the hospital from there within half an hour. And her temperature was already a couple of degrees higher, 2 degrees higher than it was before. So she
So
was
I would
building.
think that
She was building the
temperature.
fever.
Yeah, the temperature. It's like my daughter. They take their temperatures 3 times a day. All the kids, them. When he comes in from work, they do their temperature. So I guess that, I know Nate, but I'm going to have one. Nate's yelling at me, John, about smoking.
Yeah, I knew it was coming.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree with Nate. You shouldn't be smoking.
I know, but
I've
I'm
never
doing
smoked.
good. I'm only smoking like 5 or 6 a day. And if I'm trying to like do them at certain times and I probably won't even smoke this because it'll sit here and burn because I'm talking to you guys. But, and then as I do it, I'm eliminating one. So I'm doing it at scheduled times and then eliminating it. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
The hardest one is in the morning when I'm drinking coffee.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
the hardest time for me.
That's a rough one.
Yeah. I've kind of tried to not do any of after eating ones, at all. I try not to do that. The other trigger is my daughter. That's a trigger.
Well, the stress.
No, she smokes and she's trying to quit now too. So if she's around, we both trigger each other because we'll sit out on the porch and have a cigarette. Yeah, no. Ian. I could never be short.
For some reason, driving triggers me.
Yeah, that could be it too.
I don't know why.
Don't watch, Nate. Jimmy C was like, somebody said something about me in his live stream the other day, and he goes, no, this is a woman who won't even show herself smoking on camera. No, there's something like that. And I'm like, yeah, I wouldn't do that. Something they were saying I would do, and I'm like, yeah, not camera.
That was kind of an interesting topic. I jumped in yesterday when you sent me Spicy's link.
Oh, they were talking about, was that Roman?
Well, they all were talking about it when I jumped in. But
yeah, I got out after a while.
I was like, what the hell's going on here?
I missed that.
It was after a little bit. I think we're not going to use the word for it, but ladies of the evening.
Ah, yes.
And it got really out there to the point where I got out of the stream.
Okay.
I was like, yeah, I'm going to pass on that one. I know, Nate. Ian's so funny. That's funny. I'll never be short. Nope. I'm going to be tall forever. And watch. Oh, but hold on. The other thing we were talking about just now when I was talking to my husband, because that little place is where he stops to get cigarettes. And he goes, okay, that's it. We're not going to do that anymore. And I'm like, yeah. Hey, Cody Moore. I know. Thanks.
That's a good moment to quit because you're not going to be getting any more cigarettes then.
Well, I don't think he'll quit, but I'll probably order a machine to roll them ourselves where we don't have to go in anywhere to buy them. And then we can order most of the things, but we're having conversations about getting 60 days, sitting down and thinking about what we need for 60 days and possibly just doing that. So, and not going anywhere for 60 days at all, anywhere. Not even leaving the house, like being outside in the yard, but not.
Yeah, they're doing like an inventory now, and then I'm going to go tomorrow and get everything else to get back up on stock and everything just in case.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I'm going to sit down some tonight and go through a few things and go, okay, how much of this do I really need to have? How many times will I do this? Like I know I have some stuff in boxes for you guys that I'm going to take out.
I haven't been shopping for groceries in about 4 weeks now. I'm kind of running out. I'm kind of running out of stuff.
Yeah, go grocery shopping.
Yeah, I'll do that this weekend.
Thank you.
I eat at Mom's quite a lot. Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. And in the weekends, I just have something delivered, like pizza or something.
Yeah.
in between, like the Tuesdays and the Thursdays,
Mm-hmm.
I drive to a place like a burger joint or McDonald's or another some place that has a McDrive or a
But what if those
drive-through. I
aren't
mean,
there anymore? What if they shut it all down, bud?
well, they won't because the drive-through still that still works. Well,
They might.
if they shut everything down, then I'll probably go stock up. But they're not going to because there's enough to go around for everyone, and hoarding is basically useless. At least that's what our president said.
Mm. Okay. I might disagree with that, but
Well, things work slightly different over here.
yeah, they may have different ways of doing stuff
There's only 17 million people in the Netherlands. That's a slight difference.
in the whole. But that's like one big state. So how big
That's-
is the net? So Netherlands is what? Is it the big? It's the one that's like the size of Texas, right?
No, Texas is 8 times bigger than the Netherlands,
Is it? Okay.
or 12 times
That's
maybe.
a lot of people for a little area.
From the most southern part to the most northern part, if you drive by car, it's about 3 hours and 15 minutes.
Yeah.
If you go through Texas from one side to the other side and you drive for 12 hours, you're still in the same state.
Yes, you are.
I mean, it's some slightly different.
I need to ask Christina a question. Christina, are you on my Facebook? My MoHomesteading Facebook? Like, did you see my change in my picture? Is that Christina?
Is that the one where you sent the link from?
Yeah, no. It's
Oh, that's the other one.
my
Ah.
MoHomesteading.
Jack Black dancing. I just saw this post.
Like I said, you're not allowed to share any of my pictures, old or new. You are now an official friend, and I only have like 5 of them, Ralph.
Oh, okay.
No judging.
I don't use Facebook at all, so I only have
Oh,
the messenger.
I thought that was you, Christina. Okay. Cool. French onion soup. He doesn't like French onion soup? Why not? There's always Pringles. Yeah, Raymond, I wish everybody could just stay home. It's like Scott. Is Scott still here? I know Scott has to go into town too. I don't like it. I don't like my friends being involved with. I just want everybody to be able to stay home. You're not seeing this, Nate. It's not actually happening.
Nothing to see here.
No.
These are not the YouTubers you're looking for.
That's like half a one, so I'm good. That's plenty. Lola? Lola, what are you doing? Come here, drugged monkey. Lola?
What, drug monkey?
Drugged. I had to give her a Benadryl today. She's on the bed. She's now tearing up the bed. Lola! Lola! No, I think part of my voice problem is too, I have horrible allergies when it starts changing here. Not horrible, but enough to where I can tell that's what it is. I have to work to keep food on the shelves for everyone. Yeah, I know. Ian Day's pickled. Yeah, she's tearing my bed up. Lola, please come back. Tearing up the bed. It's a sad, sad state of affairs.
The Netherlands is about 237 times smaller than the United States.
Oh, wow.
So if I want to know what state it's the size of. Like, is it the size of Missouri?
I wouldn't know. I just typed in comparing the Netherlands to the US.
Okay.
Okay, how can I?
Ooh, chicken shawarma.
That sounds good.
Yeah, I need that recipe. Christina, can you send me that? Is he joking? Oh, that. I'll make that. That's something different. It's like I was sitting there trying to figure out what I asked my husband. I said, "What do you want for dinner?" I have no ideas at all. And he's like, "Don't overthink it. Go. I'll just take sandwiches." And I'm like, "Okay." But I think I'm gonna make like taco meat or something for me. Have nachos or tacos or something. Lola, come here, honey. My bed's a disaster now. Lola. Yeah, she's not listening right now. He is, right? See, you're meerkatting. And people are talking about you.
Yeah. I like sandwiches.
I always did. I think I like Mexican food a lot. We do like a lot of Mexican food. But I love soup. I know that's very odd, but I really am a soup person. I like all different kinds of soups.
Soup is good. I like the Mexican. I like poblanos.
Yeah.
With the cheese in there, it's good. I like it.
Like that's like a chili relleno almost.
Yeah.
Yeah. Christina, I need some recipes. Oh, there's Mama.
Yeah.
What? See, we can hear them.
Yeah, I'll be right back.
Most U.S. states are all square. It's all just and most of them are bigger than the Netherlands.
Are they? Okay.
Yeah.
See, to me, that's a small space for 17 million people.
Yeah. Well, we live quite close to each other. We don't have acres of land, each of us. I mean, hello, Michaela.
Oh, hello. Hi.
Hello, Michaela.
Hi, Michaela.
Hi.
How are you doing, sweetie?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm fabulous.
That's good.
Always.
Mama Q.
Oh my God.
Mama Q, I sent you a link if you want to come up here. Think I did.
Hi, Mama Q.
That's why my diet works when you're having steak tonight. Love soups. Most of my family isn't. Don't like soups. Ribs and dumplings. Hey, Cherokee Rebel, if I didn't say it out loud, I thought it. I'll take Egyptian recipes. I'll try anything.
I cooked dinner tonight.
That's what I heard. That's pretty good. Good job.
Thank you. Ashley's cooking tomorrow.
Yeah, what's she making?
Baked ziti.
Ooh, that's always yum.
Yeah.
See, I need to go, if they're open, I need to go make a run to the Amish store. I don't know if I'm going to be able to, because they sell stuff in bulk, like pasta and stuff, and their pasta is so good. Mm-hmm. It's really, really good. And you can just buy massive quantities of it, so maybe I should just go there.
So Texas is about the size of the Netherlands, Belgium, Luxembourg, Germany, and the half of France.
I don't know, man.
Goodness.
Yeah.
Yes, please do, Christina. Seriously, I'll try new stuff. Stuck in chat. I ain't feeling too good today. I'm stuck in. Okay.
What's this? Massachusetts? Did I already check this one? Oh no, that's a small state.
Oh,
yeah, Massachusetts is really small. I was thinking, is it about the size of New York?
Okay.
I think the Netherlands is about twice the size of Massachusetts.
Okay, that to me that's really small for 17 million people.
Yeah, but like I said, our living space, my living space here in this building is about 75 square meters, which would be about 75 square yards, I guess. That's all I have. But I live alone. But there are families of 4 living in the same apartment.
So do we know what's the square foot on that?
I don't know. 1 meter is 3 feet about. So 1 square meter would be 3 by 3, 9 square feet. Blech.
Yeah, exactly.
Use metric, god dang it! It makes sense.
Oh, lamb. I would love to learn how. I've never cooked lamb, Christina. 1 meter is 39. I know that. I'm wondering square footage of his apartment, Cody. If he's 75 square meters.
Yeah, that's
Not
about.
big.
That's not really that big, no.
No. So how many rooms do you have? 2? And a bathroom?
This is the main master bedroom, which has a double opening door, which I took out both of them, so it's now part of the living room.
Mm-hmm.
The living room is about 11 meters that way, and there used to be a wall in between, but they took many walls out because they wanted smaller families to get here, all smaller than one you can't really get. So I'm good. Then I have a small, really small shower room where my washer machine is. I have the toilet next to it, which is basically 1 square meter, of course, because that usually isn't big. And the smallest bedroom is on the complete other side, which is, I think, 2 meters by 3.5 meters. And my two-person bed is in there, and it's a small one because I'm all alone. And I can go just past that on one side and then pop in.
So my house is about 100. My house is a little over 900, and Cody Moore's saying yours is a little over 8. So I have just a little bit more space than you.
I guess, yeah.
Mm-hmm. In my house. Christina, I love spicy food. My husband does not. So if I could do it without heat, it would be better. He's getting more tolerant, but he has a really sensitive palate, and yeah. Like he couldn't eat something with habanero in it. It would he'd probably have a heart attack.
Right, I can show you here. I think this is New York. The Netherlands is about 3 times smaller than New York. So
yeah, that's too many people in such a small space. You're so full of poo.
Here it says the Netherlands, and this is the outline of the Netherlands, basically. This part here.
Okay, Cody. Yeah,
So,
yeah. I'll try both ways, Christina. And we can see. I'll trade you spice blends if you have a spice blend that you use. I have a Mexican spice blend that's that I make, like mixed into a jar.
Oh yeah, I was fiddling with this. I'm going to do the rest of these plugs. Then I've collected all the brass out of these plugs, out of all of them, the ones that I have now at least, and then I'm going to bed.
Okay. I appreciate you coming and hanging out with us. It's nice to see you.
You sent me the link, so you hassled me into it.
Peer pressure. Are you saying that I peer pressured you, Ralph?
No, I also have to click the link, you know.
This is true.
I can also just say, I can't click the link, it's not working.
It's not going to happen.
I can't, I'm too tired.
I usually am, Cody, on other people's panel for some reason. I don't know why, but
I never do my own live streams.
He's quiet on his own panel.
yeah.
He meerkats a lot. Unless it's a passionate topic. Or
You've seen a few of those.
yes. Or farmers around.
Yeah, I was Mess Hall. I haven't seen or heard from him a lot. I've seen him in chat like 2 or 3 times somewhere.
Well, he just texted me. He sent me something really disturbing. Funny but disturbing. No, it's funny.
Oh.
No,
Funny,
but
disturbing.
he's working 7 days a week, 12 hours a day.
Oh gosh.
How's he keeping up?
I don't know.
Does he want to come over here? Does he want to pop up here with us for a little bit?
He's working now.
Okay. I love spicy food.
Me too.
I do. I don't like stuff that burns your head off. You know what I mean? That just will rip your face apart. That kind of. But I like food that's spicy with flavor.
Yeah.
I like spicy flavor.
I tried some of those hottest noodles that are like 9,000 Scoville units.
But you
And
liked those.
those were okay, but it was just, there was very little taste because it's just the hotness. And that was
Yeah, I
only
love that.
9,000. I can't
Mhm.
imagine that 9 million chocolate bar. I mean,
Yeah, I
you're
know.
supposed to take like one little cube of the 12. What if you stuff the whole thing in your mouth? I think you'd
Hmm.
die.
It's not a good thing. Bye, Cody Moore.
Later, Cody.
See you later, Cody.
Yeah, we've had, 15, 20 people in here today, and that's pretty good considering the...
You got 41 likes on my end, so
Oh, that's
there's
cool.
41 individual people who have stopped by and clicked the like.
That's
And
awesome.
if anyone has not yet done so,
Please do that.
click it now. Do it now.
So,
You
see
can
ya.
do it.
I wonder
Do
if
it
I could
now.
raise lambs. I never
But
thought
then
about lambs. Hmm.
You always forget, Mama Q.
whenever I go onto a video of someone I follow, I click on the video and I immediately click on the like so I don't forget it. And also, if I accidentally click on that video again, I can see that it is already liked, and then I've already watched this.
Right.
And if I haven't clicked the like the first time, I usually find out that I've watched it somewhere near the end. This all sounds very familiar. Maybe I've seen this before.
Yeah, I wonder if lambs would be easier, because I don't have a huge amount of space. But I'm wondering if I could learn, if anybody around here would even know, because I couldn't butcher them myself. But I think they're harder to raise.
I don't know, just fill them with grass.
No, I think they get diseases and stuff really easily.
Oh.
Like, I think they get sick and get worms, and they have to have a certain food blend, vitamin blend type of thing. Where
At some point they cloned a sheep, right? A long time ago. Maybe you can just clone them instead of like raise them.
you still have to raise them even if you clone them.
Well, you can
So
have them in those
grow
tubes
them.
where they like hang and
No.
grow, and all those bubbles go, and then at some point when they're adult, they go ping, and then it's ready, and it comes up, and then it immediately goes into the chopper to turn into like sheep burgers.
No. I know, Scott. I don't know that anybody around here would even know how to do sheep. Maybe the Amish. Yeah, not hot for the sake of it, but good and spicy. Yeah. Like, I like spicy stuff, but I don't want it to where that's the only flavor I'm getting out of whatever I'm eating. Love to have lambs. Yeah, see, Christina, I don't know. I'm going to have to look that up. Because we really haven't ever eaten lamb too much. But and I couldn't get it anywhere around here. I'd have to go to the city. I have to think about that one when all this stuff's over.
Yeah, I wonder how long we'll be stuck with all this mess.
A while.
Yeah.
I'm guessing a few months at least.
Yeah, I think so. Because even if it peaks here, what'd they say, John, at the end of April?
That's when they said, it's supposed to peak, and it's still got to go on a downslide.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So and that could take 2 to 6 months. It just depends on what the downslide is and how well we handle all that.
Yeah, and while the downslide is going, there's going to be more people affected as well, and you can have like a second wave hit.
Mhm.
But I hope that they research the people who actually got cured from it and try to develop some kind of cure or vaccine or whatnot.
Well, they were talking about doing, which I wouldn't have done, but they were talking about doing an antibody test on people so that they know those are the people that can be exposed to it. But how do they know you can't get it again?
Yeah. There's a
Like-
lot of what ifs.
Yeah, that's I think that's risking it to say, oh, here's an antibody test. You're a nurse. Looks like you already had it 6 months ago, and so you can go ahead and do all of that, do your nursing duties,
Right.
I think things just changed for us, so I'm sure we're going to have long conversations. There he is. Whoops, missed him completely. Darn it.
What?
My husband messaged me,
Oh.
and I
Well,
missed it.
That's kind of tough there, Mama Q, being that April only has 30 days. Love ya.
Love ya.
My opinion is, have you seen the movie The Purge? That's what this is. I think it's a good thing. Let it last for a couple of years.
You be nice. We don't want that.
It's time
We don't
to
want
cull
that
the
for
weak from the
anybody.
swarm.
No.
Or her.
What if I'm part of that? Would you miss me?
Oh, yes.
Okay, then. Sure.
I'm just kidding, of course.
I know. I know you are.
Well, I
Right.
think, at least over here, I'd noticed that people are actually starting to, care might be exaggerating, but they're starting to look out for other people, and everybody is keeping their distance and being nice and helping people.
Right.
And yeah, it's the community, the people in certain communities are getting better off, and I think we'll get out of this better than we went in.
Yeah.
I hope it will kind of stay that way, because it's kind of like when it's Christmas, everybody is like, "Oh, Merry Christmas, have a nice day," blah, blah, blah. And like as soon as it's like January 1st or 2nd, then everybody's driving again. It's on the road, just going flipping the middle finger to everybody because they're driving too slow. It's
I
kind of
thought
like,
you didn't care about
Yeah.
anybody else.
no, true, but it's. I hope that it will have like something positive at the end.
It
I
will.
hope. My faith in humanity is very low, but I hope things will get better.
Well, I don't hang it around anybody that isn't a good heart, so I know you'll still be here.
Yeah.
I wouldn't let somebody up on my panel that wasn't a good heart. Wouldn't happen. Or in my opinion, was a good heart. So
Yes. Yeah.
I'm
I
picky.
know. I know.
I'm picky. See, Mama Q, it's like here's the thing. I'm pretty sure I've already had this. I'm pretty sure I had this back in, when was that? I can't remember if it was before I went to California or after, but I'm almost positive I did, because I couldn't breathe. I really couldn't. It's what made me decide to stop smoking. And I actually got an inhaler because I was worried about driving through. Oh, it was before, because I was worried about driving through the mountains and not being able to breathe. So it was before I went there. So what? Not funny. What did I do? What did I say? No, I already had it. It's a good thing. Why? Because I couldn't breathe? Nate's all, no, not funny. What did I say? Cody Moore and I. Yeah, I think a lot of people have, but that doesn't mean that it, and to me, it doesn't mean that it hasn't morphed, that it hasn't changed into something different. Lola, it's okay, but it's all going to be fine. Everything's going to be fine. It's all going to be good. I think it's going to help. I think it's going to bring the humanity back to people, because they're going to stop being on their phones all the time.
You know, something whenever something big goes on and it's like a disaster and things go wrong, like the tsunamis and earthquakes, and whenever there's a whole big mess,
Right.
I'm always reminded of something from quite an old movie. I think it was Jeff Bridges in the movie Starman, where he played an alien that came
Right.
to Earth, and he gave a speech about, or he told a guy about his opinion on humans, on the human race. and he basically said, "This is wrong. This is wrong. This is wrong, and you're flawed here and there and here and there." But at some point he said, but then he turned it around. When things are bad, you become better.
Was that Starman or was that
Starman it was, I think it was. He said, humans are at their best when things are the worst.
Maybe.
Yeah, and that kind of reminds me whenever a situation like something like this happens, or when there's like a big disaster, everybody bands together to help out, or at least most people.
Yeah, this town definitely does. I know that, without a doubt. My town is amazing. I couldn't say more about it. Nate's not talking to me. Nate, what's not funny? I was like, what? What'd I say?
Yeah,
and no, Mama Q, not funny.
Chat is behind, of course. Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah.
We're gonna get these little pieces of brass out. Dang it.
I was thinking about, I have an old desktop computer in there, and I don't think I know the password to it, but I really want to get all the pictures and everything off of it, but I doubt it'd do anything I needed to do. You know what I mean?
I never put passwords on desktop computers because they stay in the house in one spot and there's only one person using them, me.
Well, and the thing about it is I haven't booted it up since a year after I bought it, probably. So
wow.
I don't know that it would even boot up, but if I can get it to boot up and get the stuff off on it, I might scrap it.
You might want to take out the internet cable or the Wi-Fi card if it's connected through Wi-Fi, and then boot it up. Because if it starts looking for updates and then doing updates after that amount of time, you could be waiting for a week until the whole thing is updated. And with updates and other stuff and being connected to the internet all the time,
right?
And we having obsolete virus security and stuff, you might actually get all kinds of stuff within that period, and then the computer could be messed up completely.
I wonder if I could soft boot it up into where it doesn't.
If you make sure there's no internet connection, you boot it up, and if it goes to Windows, you can put in like a USB stick or an external drive and get all your pictures and everything you want off of it, and then whatever happens, it doesn't really matter.
Oh, I'm sorry, guys. By the way, I wasn't trying to mean that. Not going anywhere. The dog just goes. Anybody who's had a pit or an American Bulldog or anything like that, they do that.
Yeah.
Oh, most dogs do that.
Is it late for you? Are you hungry?
They look at you and go,
yeah.
What the hell are you doing?
She's like,
why are you sitting there? Yeah. I wonder if that little puppy my mom has does that. I haven't noticed it yet.
Well, she isn't coming up to me wanting her food, but it is past her food time. I'm probably staying a little longer, though. Stay for a little while longer.
Marathon Mo.
What? I can't remember what my last one was. 4? Was it 4? I can't remember. I just wanted to give people like a place to go today. And I haven't seen the people that I was trying to give a place to go. A couple of them. Not all of them. They might not know I'm live.
I was here scrapping anyway, so I set this goal for me to scrap out all these pins of these plugs and then go to bed. Whatever I'm doing in the meanwhile doesn't really matter. So,
yeah.
But there was nobody live that I actually cared that much for.
It's like I think now there may be a couple of people going at 6 that I can't. I'm not going to look because I'll mess up my system.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 people are live at this moment in my list, at least. The only interesting one would be Nomad Unbroken, which is nomadic bike. I sometimes go in there to say hello, but Usually I'm in bed by now, and he goes live around this moment, so I miss his lives a lot.
I've only been in there a couple of times.
Yeah, he's a cool guy. Well, other than that, oh yeah, and I see LA Beast is live.
He's been going every day. Did you notice that?
Yeah, he's playing old NES games.
But he's doing that. It's not like, I don't think it's his regular channel. He's got several.
Skippy62 Able, that's his
Yeah.
main channel. That's
Is it?
2.5 million subscribers.
Oh, okay. Yeah, he's pretty funny. He's just a normal guy to me. He seems like a normal guy.
When I first saw him, I was like, oh, one of those stupid American jocks. That was my first, and he was talking about something that didn't interest me at all, and I thought, and I was just waiting. But he has a quite calming voice, so it was not that bad to listen to. And I've clicked on it, and I just don't bother in the chat because that goes.
Yeah, I mean, I did a couple of times. I'd say something, but he never saw it. I don't think.
No, there's thousands of people in the chat. Yeah.
Yeah, you saw me, but he didn't.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I was surprised to see you in there actually. And
well, we're a fan because, like, in my house, because of all the nice things that he does. He does some pretty good stuff.
I guess.
Like giving people houses and buying food for shelters and things like that. So, Scott, if I didn't say hi, he's home now.
He appears to be a good guy, and at some point I saw a video of him when he got his new place that he was metal detecting on his own property, and he found all kinds of cool stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And that was not too long ago. But basically, the more I listen to him, the more to say I like him. Yeah, I don't know, but he's entertaining enough for me now.
Yeah.
The label of dumb jock has gone, and that's kind of gone now. So I have a slightly different opinion of him.
I have one that I started watching because I watch my friends' channels and I watch homesteading channels and things that I'm looking for to learn. But one that was just entertaining to me was the guy in New York that speaks fluent Chinese and Fuganese. And
he does some videos where he goes to like restaurants and orders food in perfect Mandarin or whatever. I've seen a couple of those. Yeah, that's funny.
He's just a fun little guy, and it's kind of, it's fun because they are hard languages to learn and speak. So the people are just amazed. They're like, "Oh my gosh, yours is better than mine." Yeah. So I've probably watched we watched 2 or 3 of them last night. So pretty Zaidoma. It's like I was all excited because I was in Raphael's stream and Eva said "bless you" in Polish, and I went and translated it because I wondered what she was saying, and then I listened to how it was said. You know what I mean? And it's like Nazdrovko.
Nazdrovko, yeah.
Nazdrovko.
Yeah,
is that saying it right?
Yeah. That's bless you. And if you take a drink, instead of saying like cheers, they say nazdrovje.
Nozdrovje.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's almost the same.
Almost makes me want to learn Polish.
It is an interesting language. Ładna dupa means nice ass.
Okay, I don't need to know that one. To all the guys in here that need to know that if they ever meet a Polish girl, I'm sure that they'd be thrilled to hear that.
Nie działa means not working.
Nie działa. In Polish?
Yeah.
Okay. Nie działa.
I don't know how you say I love you. I think I was told once, but I forgot.
Well, she must have not been too important then, Ralph.
No. I was told by some Polish colleagues because I was kind of, learning Polish, not really, but you pick up some stuff, and at some point, spadaj is like get the F out of here. That's a really bad way of saying go away.
So like spaghetti, like pasta. Pasta.
Yeah, spadai. But if you add curva mash, that makes it like to the 10th exponent more bad. That will
So
get
you're
you
saying
stabbed.
Polish cuss words right
Yes.
now. Stop it!
and there's also smata, which means basically a rag or a cloth to clean with, but it's
Mhm.
also what like what's the word in English? Like a trashy girl, which or a tramp. Yeah.
Oh,
If you call her like a smata, she will probably stab you.
okay. Well, we won't use that word then.
Yeah. No, but if you say I need a smata for then that's like a rag, apparently.
So is it different to say bless you and like how do you say bless you? Other than
Gezondheid.
say,
It's kind of like
oh,
it's like Gesundheit, almost the same as German.
okay. Because see, you know, like Spanish, Italian, and French are all similar to me. They're Romance languages and they have certain structures to them.
Yeah.
So
Well,
like I
Dutch
can
is-
read some Italian, understand some Italian, lots of Spanish because I took Spanish for 2 years and I had Italian friends, but I never did anything like Russian or Polish or. So it was really interesting to me.
Well, Dutch is a Germanic language,
Okay.
but Polish is derived from, I think, from the side of Russia, more from the side of
Yeah.
Russia. So I don't know the term for that, but it is different. It does have some Germanic stuff in it, but very little, I think.
I think
But-
we're really lagging, by the way. Somebody type in the chat.
Well, I'll put
Not
something
to
in the
interrupt
chat.
you. I apologize.
It's lagging on the StreamYard side, but I see it on the YouTube side.
Yeah.
Who was the last person to talk?
Ralph.
Nate just said okay.
Yeah. I still don't have it. Okay, hold on. Let me load this.
The chat on the YouTube side is faster, and the video on the StreamYard side is faster. That's why I combine both windows.
That's what I do, yeah.
I don't know how to do that, though.
Oh, that's hilarious, Mama.
That's a good one.
What's not
I saw a video by the craftsman that popped up today, and he said it has been fun, and I was like, what has been fun? And he started his video saying, yeah, I had 300,000 subscribers, and it was awesome, and we had a lot of fun. And then he's like, yeah, I just wanted to put that out there. And then you hear like his wife in the background going, hey, it's April Fool, you know what the date is? People might think that. And then he's like, what do you mean? I'm just telling people we had fun so far, and there will be more.
Okay, I think it came back through now. The last one I saw is Raymond. Is it making me delayed though?
No,
Okay.
not really. No. When I see the name Raymond Williams, I'm reminded of that Ray William Johnson for some reason that had a YouTube channel Equals 3 or a program like 15 years ago.
Mm.
I followed him. He was the at some point the most popular YouTuber, I think. He had
I didn't even know what YouTube really was back then. I did other stuff.
yeah. Back then, I had ideas of starting to do something on YouTube, but I didn't know what. And gaming, I didn't want to do because everybody was doing that already.
Yeah, I didn't even think of it until I came here. And then I started watching YouTube to try to learn more about gardening and animals and things like that. And I went, and there was something that happened, like a drama thing. Like I know it's a drama thing now. And a lady said something she probably shouldn't have said. And she was a large YouTuber that basically people played at homesteading, that they weren't real homesteaders, that she was a real homesteader, but you weren't. You know, if all you did was can, or all you did was have chickens in your backyard, or all you did was garden, you weren't a real homesteader. And it really, I think, pissed a lot of people off, you know. And
I can imagine, yeah.
yeah, so me and my oldest daughter were having this conversation, and she, you know, had all these animals already, and she did canning and hatched her own chickens and all of this stuff. And I went, so do you think you play at homesteading? She goes, oh yeah, it's great. I said, I know, right? There's nothing wrong with that. If all I do is can and do, I don't have to do all of it all at once to be considered a homesteader. I just have to be on the journey, I think. Right?
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, it's like I can't say I'm an outdoors channel. I wouldn't feel like I could say I was an outdoors channel because I don't hunt. So to me, an outdoors channel are someone who might be home, who do all kind. Like Nate to me is an outdoors channel, so he kind of would be, because I think he's going to end up having homesteading stuff and outdoors channel. So like to me, homesteading channel would be like this, and an outdoors channel would be like this. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like it's one of the steps to going into that. But then you also have hunting and fishing channels where it's just, that's all they do is hunting and fishing, and they don't necessarily do all the gardening and all of that stuff. So like to me, Rocco's a hunting and fishing channel. See what I'm saying?
Yeah. How's he doing? Anybody hear from him?
He was okay. Last time I talked to him, like he was sick for a couple of days, and that was a little scary, but he had some kind of virus, like a tummy thing. But he couldn't see his kids until the end of April because the borders are closed, and they're in the US and he's in Canada. So they can't see each other. And I don't think JoJo's with him either. I think he's by himself. And Sassy moved. Sassy moved into her new, or she had started moving. She may be done moving in over there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, trap, fish, homestead, prep. Yeah, I would say that's an outdoors channel because you can be a prepper, but that doesn't necessarily mean you do it all. To me, that's my own opinion. You know, an outdoors channel is kind of like homesteading, all of it kind of combined. And that could be wrong, but that's just me. And Rocco's just the bear hunter. He needs to send us all a bear necklace, John.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
Yeah.
Bear necklace?
Yeah, he has like bear teeth necklace, bear tooth, bear fang. What would you call that?
A fang, I guess. Yeah, cool.
Yeah. He makes necklaces.
That is awesome.
Rounded. Maybe a little, yeah.
Is this brass too?
I know I've gone longer than this. I'm pretty sure we went 4 hours before. We can make faces. What's the best face you can make with that beard?
Not much. You can't see it.
I know.
This is the best I can do.
Whatever. Okay, so how do you say, what do we say? We said bless you, and then what was the one right after that you told me?
Gezondheid.
No, I said Nostrovko, and then what did you teach me?
Na zdrowie is like saying cheers.
Yeah. Nostrovie. So it's the same spelling too, right? Kind of the NA.
I guess, yeah. I don't know about the spelling. I only know what it sounds like.
Nostrovko.
And I mean, like, Aleyaya means my eggs. Ya is eggs.
But why would you need to know that?
I don't know, but
It just
also
pops in your head.
It's also referred to balls.
Oh,
So,
okay. I don't know.
and like I said, Nijawa doesn't work. So if you say Aleyaya Nijawa, then people are gonna watch.
No, I'm not. I'm not gonna. I want to learn to say something so that if I ever go on their panel, I shock even Raphael. So I may try.
I don't know any nicer things I know chest is like hello. Dzień dobry is good day or good morning or good evening. Dzień dobry. I think dzień dobry is good morning. I'm not really sure. Or good day.
What was that?
I was just checking my Facebook feeds, and when you go through it now, the voice comes through. The volume is loud. I have to always hit pause on it or shut the volume off on it every time.
So I guess he likes the sandwiches. My husband. I missed him completely. He goes, "How's the live? Sandwiches are damn delicious." And then I didn't respond, so he had to go back, and he's like, "Okay, live must be going good. Love you."
Well, at least he understands.
Yeah, he does. He does.
I used to have a girlfriend, and if she texted me and I didn't reply within like 5 to 10 minutes, she would get insane.
That's not a girlfriend to have.
No, that didn't last very long.
Probably not. No. That's, when you're that, now if you're, if it's a consistent thing and you've been together, it's your wife and you've been together forever and you're going to work and you always call her when you get to the office and then you don't, then that would be a concern. But not responding because someone texted you, no. That's craziness. That's just crazy people stuff. Crazy people stuff. Why are girls crazy, guys? Answer me that.
I don't know. There's men and women are very, very similar, but for a woman, you just have to take away logic, reason, and accountability, and balance because they trip over wireless internet connections. I mean, boys by the age of 2, they understand that they put one foot in front of the other and they watch where they actually put their feet. But when women are talking, they're walking next to each other, just looking at each other, walking, and tripping over stuff because they don't watch where they put their feet. I've seen women driving. When there's 2 women in a car and one is driving and there's 2 of them, they're like this. And when there's one in the back, she's like this.
I promise you I watch my feet when I walk.
Yeah. Well,
especially if it's outside.
I said most women. I didn't say all women.
Mama, you are not. Mama Q. No, you're not.
Oh, what's this? My chair is
I could be single if I was that way. I'd just stay single on purpose.
Yeah, that's what I do.
Think I want. Yeah. I was amazed that I met Ross. So amazed. I thought I'd be single until I got old. But that was rowdier times. No, she's not. She's not either. She's sensitive. We'll call her sensitive then.
I'm beyond crazy. I'm psycho. Yeah, that's what I keep saying.
Well, you know what, guys? I probably should go. I might come back on later depending on what's going on, but I probably need to go get Lola some food.
Okay. Sounds like a plan.
And I need to go get something too, and that is sleep.
Yeah. But I really am glad you guys came up here with me.
Yeah, this was fun.
I had fun.
It's fun. I like I hang out for a while and then I go, oh, I forgot I need to probably bring a couple people up here and hang out for a little bit. And I wait too long. So I'll try to plan some different lives for us. We should play poker.
Yeah, I don't poker, but yeah.
Yeah.
You know poker? Sorry.
The only way I used to play poker was in the old Leisure Suit Larry adventure games, where you could, in between the poker game, you could actually save at some point, and then you try a hand, and if it failed, you reload, and then you try something else, and if it succeeded, then you saved again. That's how I play poker.
The
But
fact that I know what that is almost scary.
What, the
I know
Leisure Suit Larry
exactly
games?
what you're talking about. Yeah. That's how
Those
much
were-
of, not saying that you're a nerd, but we all are.
Yeah, well,
But
those were
that's not
awesome
bad.
games back in the day.
Yeah.
In
we
the time of
probably-
King's Quest, Police Quest, Space Quest. Yeah.
Yeah. Dungeon Keeper. Oh my god, I love Dungeon Keeper.
Dungeon Keeper. For the Overlord!
I loved that thing. And then they made a new one
And that was
one,
crap. Yeah.
Yeah, they made another one. It's like, oh, it's just horrible. All right, well, I am going to go, and I wish you good sleep. And John, I'm sure I will talk to you.
Yes.
And Mama Q, hugs and love to you. And Nate, who else is still here? Scott, who else is still here? Miss Christina. I'm going to get some new recipes from her. And I may go live later. I'll see who all's going live and what I can get done and get Lola taken care of. And I may go live again later. Just for fun. Just for fun. Hugs, Nate. Hugs, Scott. All right. I'm going to hit the button.
See you all
Bye,
later.
guys.
This
Bye.
was fun. Bye-bye.
Bye. Bye. Bye, John. Oh, not jiggle the thing. And